Friends at home, thank you once again for joining us on Board Game Cult. A cult designed around board games. We have come again to drive off the thread of the moderate, but not great, ancient god, the Star of Ill Content. There are other unnamed, greater old ones, whom we leave to those hard-bitten detectives or Victorian English ladies who are quite young heiresses who just have too much time and suitors, but never quite actually go on any dates, but just solve Victorian era time crimes and go insane and get put in asylum. Look, we don't do any of that. We only engage in stuff that won't boil your brain. And that's why we're here, to use the ritual of board games to drive off the Star of Ill Content. I am, of course, the Grand Draconic, APGamingREAL, master of the cult. My family has, of course, run the cult since the year 1901 in New York City. I'm joined once again by Abbess of the Second Order, Cottontailed.
You mean unofficially, 1901.
It's been official, very official.
But the cult didn't start till 1921.
You might be right. No, it says running continuously since 1901. That's definitely,
okay.
It's in my notes here that is definitely true, and I didn't just make it up in the first episode. Part of a very incoherent backstory. We're also joined by strict Adherent Logicier, Pondothemad, who tonight will be playing Dracula. As you can see on the overlay, it just says Dracula. That's because he's the bad guy. We are going to stab him to death.
Sure?
Yeah. I mean, that's the plan. We're joined once again by Kelsa and Pineapple, whose name says Iron Fist on the overlay, but we will refer to him as Pineapple as part of a pre-game agreement that is necessary for the ritual.
As is dictated by the rites.
Exactly. Cotton, do an introduction. A little quick one.
Hi, I'm Cotton. I do doodle stuff. You can find me on Twitter or a lot of AP shows. That's it.
That's it? That doesn't sound right.
Well, you said a quick one.
I know, but I'm looking through
It's
my notes here.
slightly longer than usual.
It appears that you are also on a show on Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, a D&D 5e Gestalt, as I've been told it should actually be pronounced, Gestalt game set in the Witcher universe, where you hunt monsters.
True.
And talk about ponies.
It's set in my own world setting. It's just Witcher-like monster hunting.
Cotton, is it true that you're on the show, Hunters of Ulvern, 8 Eastern Sunday nights?
Uh-huh. And we're going to fight a dragon at level 3.
I hope it's a very small dragon. Or
it's a young adult or adult dragon. And it's got demonic blood.
Really fucked.
We'll be fine.
You know, speaking of game masters who throw wildly inappropriate encounters at their players, Pondo, who are you? Where can people find you? And what do you do on Sunday nights at 8?
I'm Pondo. I'm Pondothemad. You can catch me on YouTube or Twitch, Pondothemad, or you can catch me here on Thursday nights with Battletech, or you can catch me here on Saturday nights with 40K. I also have my own show on Sunday nights in my channel at 8 p.m. Eastern with Hunters of Ulvern. Is a just Gestalt. I can't even mess it up. 5e game where it's in my own world setting as a Witcher-like scenario with monster hunting. I messed that up. I was doing good for a second, but I just messed it up.
I appreciate your commitment to that. Like,
yeah.
If you had taken the speed back about 10%, you would have been in an optimal swing zone. But I can see that you've practiced getting that in very quickly.
I've practiced speaking really fast.
Yes.
It doesn't work with reading a script.
Yeah. It's all right. Just a little bit slower, and I think it would be a little bit more coherent, but I applaud the incredible effort you've put into this.
In a school project, I actually did an audio clip where at the very end I did the very speak fast parts. I did that legitimately without actually having to edit, make it be faster. That's all for me.
Kelsa.
Hello, I'm Kelsa. Play role-playing games on the internet and also board games, as we're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
You can find me on Twitter at Kelsa, Twitch, and YouTube. It's Kelsa Delphi. And yeah, I play role-playing games. That's it.
Do you
lot
have
of
any
that.
specific role-playing game shows you'd like to talk about?
Well, I really right now we're about to wrap up Republic City by Night, which is a playtest of a Legend of Korra style Forge in the Dark game. The G Now Detectives. We are detectives in Republic City, approximately 5 years before Avatar Korra arrives, where there's crime and corruption all over the city, and it's a lot of fun.
Every
That's
time
on
I
my
think
channel.
about Legend of Korra, I always think about that like second to last episode that was the recap episode where they cut out all the content in order to put our whole animation budget into the final episodes. And they went back. What's his name? Maki or something? The boyfriend
Mako?
Yes, Mako, the boyfriend for everyone. And they
Yep.
were like, let's just go through all his actions real quick. And I was like, wow, this paints a really unflattering picture of what an enormous asshole he's been. I kind of thought he was an okay guy until I saw this, and now that they've laid it out, this guy's a real piece of shit.
No, he's the real piece of shit.
He was a real
I
piece
thought
of
he
shit
was
the whole
okay.
time.
I thought he was okay until the very end, and I was like, man, I've never flipped on a character so fast. Look, I'm not saying he was, a saint or anything.
I think that is really a point in the show's favor, honestly. That is what stuck with you.
I mean, he stole Korra away from his brother, which is just a big dick move right there.
Stole? Jesus. Wow.
He didn't steal.
It's not an object that one can possess.
It's not what I meant, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, technically she is an object that one can possess because she is possessed by an ancient elder spirit of bending, but...
Different form of possession.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Technically, she has like multiple generational lifetimes within her of past lives. It's a very big, weird situation.
Yep. Pineapple, what do you got?
I am a nobody. I am an internet hermit, and while I play lots of games online, I very rarely stream, despite constantly being told that I should because of my voice. However, I am also Kelsa's brother. You should go to Kelsa Delphi on Twitch and YouTube and watch her shows. They're great.
Yeah. I would not have shared that family connection. That's a dangerous move. Although I'm sure there's going to be dialogue in this episode that will imply a familiar connection. Like talking about what happened at the family anniversary. Nepotism isn't why you're here. You signed up on a sheet.
And I used nepotism as my qualifications, and that's why they were accepted.
I didn't read that part. I just saw someone that wanted to play Fury of Dracula and said, I'm gonna pick this person. I don't read qualifications. I just make sure no one puts down anything really dumb like, I don't have qualifications. Actually, I'd like to murder you in your sleep.
You really didn't read mine, then. Okay.
You're talking about BattleTech. I know you are, because that happened.
Oh.
I want to be a mech pilot, but I really don't have any skills into it. But I have big aspirations.
No, I've had someone want to come on my show before. And, I occasionally put up these, do you want to come on the show? And some guy was like, I don't. I just hate you. And I was like, okay. All right.
That's super mean.
Wow.
Listen, do you remember that popularity poll that I put out during Winter's Edge where I was like, what's popular? This. And then just so that there was an option so that people could see, you have to participate in the poll in order to see it. The last option was, I only play the play-by-post. I don't watch the show. And people voted for that last one seriously because they did only play the play-by-post and not watch the show, which was not the point of the show or the play-by-post. They were meant to work in unison. That was a real wake-up call. They were just like, no, the show's dumb. And I was like, okay, all right. That hurts. That's hurtful. It's bad. Speaking of things that are bad, Dracula. Our plan tonight is to stab him in the chest until he stops moving.
And
Dissipates.
then a few more
Stings.
times.
Yeah. I mean, look, until he dissipates into bats and then reapparates into a corpse that stops moving, we are not going to stop stabbing him. Let's go around the table and introduce our characters. I am playing a very rich man called Lord Godalming. This is going to be a new character archetype for me. I've never played anything like this before, so I hope you'll stick with me. And
You're the worst liar I've ever seen.
listen, I am an incredible liar when I put my focus on it, but I'm also very funny, which I think is what you meant to say. Dr. John Seward, who's played by Matt Mercer. Who are you tonight?
Well, I'm Dr. John Seward, and as has just been introduced, I am a physician who is prepared to murder Dracula with sticks.
Yeah, I'll buy that. Van Helsing, who instead of being a very sexy man, is now just like a old ass librarian. Who are you?
I used to be very sexy, ma'am. Thank you very much.
I mean, you're like 30 years older than what I would assume Van Helsing looks like.
But I am a very strong-willed leader.
Sure.
I am. That's true.
I agree.
All right.
I just don't know that that's gonna lead us to victory.
I'm going to say that your doubt in my leadership skills is what will cost us the game if we lose.
Yeah, I agree. Mina Harker, your only real use to this company is that you've been bitten by Dracula before. And so now you're just so in love with him that you can always find him. But you're also super easy to defeat because you're in love with Dracula. Who are you?
I'm Mina Harker, and it looks like I'm a nun.
You need the protection of the cross to keep Dracula from training you in the middle of the
No,
night.
look at her little token. She's wearing like a nun outfit. It's just missing the white parts.
Hmm?
I don't know what this token is.
I don't know if she is or not, but she looks like a nun.
I don't think she's wearing a habit. She's just wearing a black dress.
No, not the habit part, just the black dress part.
I mean,
People who aren't nuns are allowed to wear black dresses.
She looks like a former nun who took off her habit and went running after she got bit by Dracula.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah, that's believable.
If only to move along. That's not how the story goes, but
I didn't read anything on her. There's a good chance I'll die, but I'm okay with that.
rather than playing the super secret version where we defeat the vampire Carmilla, the actual first vampire, who has been doomed to obscurity, we will instead play the version where we defeat Dracula, aka the normal version. Pondo will be playing Dracula. We're not going to go through a rules discussion. If you would like to know more about the rules, you can get the rules free on Bradley Milton's download page or something like that. Just type Fury of Dracula rules. As time passes, Dracula will place upside down cards indicating his location. If we stumble upon them, he must reveal them. In this way, we will hunt him across Europe and parts of places that aren't really European, because, I mean, I don't know where Europe ends now. I mean, is Constantinople technically in Europe?
Constantinople bridges the gap between what is generally considered the end of Europe and the start of the Middle
I always
East.
thought it was in, like, West Asia, but it's okay. We'll chase you across Europe, except the parts that are Russian and Polish.
Let's say Russia is, in some cases, considered to be part of Europe, but it's also part of Asia, which is...
It's just because it's that large.
Yeah.
I liked it better when it was called Istanbul. But now they call it Constantinople. I tried to ask why, but that's nobody's business but the Turks. Let's kick things off. I don't know what we do to kick things off.
You begin the game.
Oh, am I first? Is it because I'm
Yes.
Godalming? Oh, I have a 1 at the top too. Yeah, that would help. Very well. I believe it would be wise of me to draw 2 item cards, right?
Tends to be.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good... So, this is that non-Dracula one. Do I discard this now because it's a Dracula one?
No, that stays there until someone else tries to draw.
Well, I draw 2 item cards when I draw.
Right, you draw 1 event card and 2 items.
Yeah, you drew. Yeah, there is no Dracula things in the item deck, I believe.
Correct.
All right,
And
so I don't
all of
draw
those-
an... Wait, do I draw an event at all?
Yes, you do.
Very well. And then I look at these in my hand secretly, right?
Indeed.
All right, now I need to get these into my hand. Did that happen? There we go. Snap over here. Audience, you'll get to see what I've got. Now, the folks at home should know that we are not allowed to talk secretly to each other. You may be used to, in previous episodes of Board Game Cult, secret cultish manipulations. Or Kelsa and Sputnik making fun of me because I believed in Pondo when he presented a theory as truth, as abject truth. It still hurts me to know that I was mocked so badly. So we must talk openly if we want to do or trade anything. Wow, this is... This is not good. These are some shitty cards. Alright, that one's alright. Okay, so I can carry up to 3 of each of these cards, correct? Because I'm super rich.
Yes.
And how many train tickets can I have?
2.
Okay.
Which is part of the problem with being privileged, is you get to draw 2, but your hand limit on those is 2.
Very well. I will admit that being privileged is a problem. It's so hard being wealthy and noble. I now pass my turn to Dr. Jones Seward, I think.
I will also draw cards to be prepared, but I will be so kind as to remove this Dracula card that Dracula doesn't get to have.
It's okay, I don't need it yet.
And with that, my turn is now done.
You know what? This is a great plan. I will do the same thing. I get to draw that, and I get to draw that.
Early days, preparing seems wise.
My turn passes.
Miss Harker.
I guess I'll draw one of each too.
You don't take that evil Dracula card. You put that in the...
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
grabbed from
discard.
the discard. I'm sorry.
Yes, you did.
And I have to have one of each revealed, so I guess I'll just reveal both of these. Where'd
Yes.
my card go?
You
Blew
dropped
off
it
somewhere.
here in the... Oh no, that's not there. Might have put it in one of your decks though. Somebody just dropped Lord Godalming in there. Now there's
Extra
multiple
Godalming.
Godalmings.
Oh,
Extra
it's
larger Godalming.
It's a bag, random rolls for drawing
Yes, I see
out.
that.
Oh.
But I don't know where your event card went.
I don't know. It just kind of flew off this way.
Hmm.
Here it
And
is.
it didn't
Oh, there it
land.
is.
You
We
dropped
found
it.
that.
It fell in the damage bag.
Okay.
I use the power of
Okay.
science.
So I am right that I have to keep these revealed, right?
Correct.
It is correct.
Dogs.
Hmm.
I like dogs. I think that's my turn.
You know who doesn't like dogs? Rats,
Rats.
wolves, saboteurs, and spies.
I thought you were going to say Dracula as a segue into Pondo's turn.
It is Dracula's turn, nefarious as he might be. Now, look, if
I
we were
don't think
really
I'd-
cool, Pondo would be recording his side of this, but I didn't even think about it. He must now choose a new
Well-
location.
Man, I wish you told me that because I could have definitely.
I know, I
recorded.
didn't even think about it until right this moment because I'm
So
super
we're at
curious.
the night phase.
Yes, we are. Well, are we?
It is now dusk of the first day, and we will be passing into night of Monday.
I don't think I do anything until night.
Congratulations, it is now night.
After each hunter has finished performing a night action, the Dracula phase begins. Okay, so I'm
Ah.
gonna do this real dope thing where I get some train tickets, right?
Seems wise.
Oh ho 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 ho! ho, ho, ho. Yeah. All right.
Do I just
Once
do my thing, or do I wait till everybody's done?
You
To...
wait till
You wait
everybody's
till
done.
we've all done.
Dr. John
Mhm.
Seward, please.
Once again, following the lead of the richest man in the world, I will also take a train
I
ticket.
wouldn't say I'm the richest man in the world.
You are the richest man among those represented on the board.
I agree.
Well, that sounds like a good plan. I actually have a better one. I will use this time to conduct some mystic research.
Shock.
Okay, to look at the bottom 6 cards of the event deck and discard all Dracula events and place the others at the bottom of the
Did
deck.
you
in the
manage
same
to
order.
draw a Van Helsing only card as Van Helsing on the
I did.
turn?
Pretty
I
good.
did.
It's actually quite impressive and will make it so that you can Mina, will be able to safely draw cards.
How
you
do
desire
I
to.
So I
pull from the
believe,
bottom of
let
the
me
deck?
double check this. I believe you hold the deck up and alt right click. Yeah, there
Yep.
you go.
And
All
then
right.
do that 5 more times.
Someone who has
Well, you
never
gotta do your 6 now.
played the game, should I draw cards or should I get a train ticket?
No.
That
I would
stinks, man.
prefer not to advise you on gameplay as I would have been doing so earlier.
There was only like 1 Dracula card in there, which is unfortunate.
That's backbreaking for you.
But I also get to look at all of these cards before I put them back.
They have to go
But I have
back
to
in the
put-
same order, though, right?
Yes. So I'll look at, so the way you spread them out, this is the bottom card, right?
This is the bottom card over here.
That one's the bottom card?
Right.
Okay, so
This
I'm
is
gonna
the
look
top
at this. I'm gonna look at this one first, and
Sure.
then I'm gonna put it back, and then I'm gonna stack them on top of this
Of
one.
course.
Okay.
Alt Shift will let you do that without putting them in your hand.
Oh, right. Okay, that's a good
Look at
idea.
the incredible power. Wow.
That's right. Hold on. Let me just look at this one. I'll put it back. Then we'll do that way.
That's hilarious.
Wow. I didn't even know about this. This is so cool.
It's almost as good as the that's better than the magnify button.
The
No, the
magnify
magnify-
button is nice.
Listen, Magnify is great for mech introductions during BattleTech. Right? I've been doing close-in sweeps.
It's also good for determining line of sight.
Ah.
Let me know.
Wouldn't the measuring tool be better for line of sight?
No, it's a matter of some cases where you might be in range, but you actually can't see it because there might be something blocking you.
I do suppose that if you simply pan your camera down and use the magnifying glass to allow you to see through the eyes of your unit, that does make sense.
Okay. The deck has now been appropriately stacked.
Excellent. 5 turns worth of worry-free draws at night.
Mina Harker. You can draw at night. You can try to get some train tickets.
I don't know the importance of train tickets or the importance of the cards.
Very well.
I don't know which ones.
The cards,
More important to have.
obviously, some of them suck really badly. Some of them, like the one that Kelsa just played, are amazingly powerful. Train tickets allow you to transit down these lines. As you can see, there are white lines. So if there's a white number on your train ticket, you can go down a white line. Yellow train tickets allow you to travel down the yellow line. I believe you can, if you've got a card with both numbers, and you can somehow line it up to where if you had like a 2-1, 2 white, 1 yellow, you could go Paris, Marseille, and then drive the 1 yellow to Milan.
No.
No? Okay. You can just do the one.
You pick either number, the white number or the yellow number. If you use the white number, you travel only by white lines. If you use the yellow number, you can use either white or yellow, or a combination. But you're
Yellow
stuck
is the
to the yellow
only-
number.
The Omni power. Obviously, where you're at, train ticket is not an optimal pick because you can get to all of the train locations by foot. But holding train tickets in reserve for later is a good plan, especially if you get a nice one.
Yeah. as it's possible she could draw a 3 white, which could get her all the way down to Sargosa if she wanted.
Well, I feel like, let me throw this at you. I feel like if she drew a train ticket and could somehow make it down to Marseille, she could use her Mina Harker powers and determine if Dracula is in France.
Indeed.
That, I believe, as a very rich person, I believe that would be a...
So
very
I should
rich
buy a
move.
train ticket?
Well,
That is
I
my
would
suggestion. However, it is up to you to decide whether train ticket, whether an item or event would be more useful to you.
I got a train ticket.
Very well.
Oh. Draw it up into your hand.
I'm hoping that has at least 2 white or 2 yellow on it, because that...
And now it's Dracula's turn, right?
All right,
Mhm.
Dracula, do your dumbass shit. Hope you've picked where you want to move to your death. Why did you put a hat
Actually,
on?
Hankula, I'm Dracula's twin brother.
Nope. You've been planning all week for this, haven't you? This is painful. Just, all right, go ahead
I
and do
can
it.
neither confirm or deny I've been playing this for a while. I will make my move. I know exactly where I want to go. I don't know what else I do besides make my move.
You move your first card down, then you place the event card of the location you want to move to, and the event and the location card on top of it.
So now I place the event card.
Correct.
All
You
right.
place the
Face
new
down.
location.
Face down.
New
Yeah.
location face down, an event on top of it, and then decide whether or not you want to stack your rumor onto it or not.
It's really hard to read my map because there's a red tint to it. There it is. And I do want to put an event card. Okay. Right? Did I do that right? I think I did that right.
Approximately.
Okay. I'll take that as a yes.
You wish to expend your rumor token.
Sure.
You want to put them in a way so that we can see. You want to put the event down? Nope. You want to put the event down so that we can see the backing of the top card, the location card. And that is important because sometimes your location card will give us an indication of where you are.
Yeah, if I'm on either C or not.
Or if you're at Castle Dracula.
Yeah, which that'd be silly if I went to Castle Dracula.
Right now it would be silly, but later on, Castle Dracula allows you to heal up.
Yeah. What is doing the rumor do?
So, you may anytime you place a card, put your one and only rumor token onto it, and if it reaches maturity and is worth points, it will be worth an extra point.
Okay. Sure.
This incentivizes us to desperately find it so that you don't get too many points.
And when does the cards reach maturity, the events?
When it reaches the end of the table.
When it reaches the end of the track after 6 moves.
Very well.
So if we cannot find that place in 6 moves, then it will mature, and if it's worth points, it will be worth more.
All right. Do I draw another encounter card, or do I just leave my hand?
Yes,
as
you
it
do.
is?
You always draw up to 5.
All right. Thank you. I hope to be sucking your blood very soon here.
Who exactly are you saying that to?
All of you.
All right. I don't know if you want to just give us a little hint as to where you're at.
On Tuesday, does anyone have Dawn action cards?
No.
Then it is Lord Godalming's turn.
So here's my question. Do you want me to try to meet up with you guys? Or should I just hang out over here in Turkey and, the Balkans, looking at cities, maybe doing a little searching? Which one is the optimal path?
Once again, I would It's probably for the best that you search around just in case he's in Turkey or the surrounding environs, because you're the only one over there.
Yeah, but I really feel like Hankula has chosen not to place himself near me. That's just me metagaming Pondo's decisions a little bit, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take a road trip to Varna. You in Varna, bitch?
No.
Okay.
Are you now, or have you ever been
Where my
in
ex-wife is
Varna?
from. She's not very nice.
Yeah, are either of these location cards Varna?
No.
Okay, then that's my turn, I believe.
Okay. To make things easier for Mina Harker to scan things, well, actually, Mina, did your train ticket have a number higher than a
No.
1 on it? Good to know. I am taking the train to Paris so that I can meet you in Paris.
Oh, excellent work. Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
I was just gonna walk to Amsterdam, but that works too.
Well,
Walking to Amsterdam is a good idea later, because Amsterdam is in the Germany region, which should be scanned as well, though Van
I was
Helsing might want to walk
thinking-
down to Cologne or something.
I was going to say I could just walk into Brussels, but that's fine. Yeah, I think I am going to move to Cologne, actually, so I have a way to get train ticket, or I have a place to use train tickets, I should say.
Mhm.
Mina?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't sure if that was end of return. I will meet you in Paris. Since
You
that
can
was-
just walk there. You don't have to.
You
use
don't
the
need
train
to
ticket.
Oh, I
expend the
don't
ticket.
have to expend the ticket? Okay, I'll put it back.
You can
There
see
is a
there's little
road.
roads.
And you can decide to go to Cologne instead. This is your choice. Do you want to use your scanning powers to see if Dracula is in Paris, not Paris, anywhere in France or anywhere in Germany? You now have the option.
Since you already used a train ticket to meet me here, I think it would be rude to not meet you there.
Fair enough.
Are you in France?
We get to
You have
ask
to do
that
it as an
question
action.
later.
Yeah, you'll have to do it
No.
at nighttime.
Now that
Okay,
you've
I will ask
moved,
it on
it is
that.
back to Lord Godalming's turn. We each have a night action, and your scan will be last.
How many items can I hold? 3? Because I'm super rich.
3, yes.
All right, so if I
So if you draw items, you will need to discard one.
couple I'd like to discard here. I draw from the bottom of the deck.
or-
You draw the bottom of this deck and the top of this one.
Yes. So. Wow, lucky that there is an event card down there. How often does that happen?
It's all right. Your luck will
Or
learn
more
out
times,
soon.
actually.
I really don't know why you guys are after me. It's that I don't know what my brother did to you, but you know.
Oh.
Once again, I do believe that our illustrious leader, Lord Godalming, has the right idea of it, and I will also draw cards.
Interesting.
All right, just get those-
No, wait. I have to discard, and I also have a play immediately.
Oh, my
Yeah.
apologies.
All right, so I need to discard one of these dumb cards. I will discard dogs. Only dogs are the least used. I shall play
Hey man,
Jonathan.
don't diss dogs.
Listen, dogs are great, but this card is not so good. I'm gonna play this as an ally.
The ally slot is right here.
Welcome, friend.
What?
Good when the hideout switches to the 6th space, so when you're all the way down here, we get to see where that is before it's
Oh,
revealed.
all right.
Yeah, so
Well,
we'll have a turn to get
Nice.
Normally, we have no idea if it falls off the trail. Now we've got somebody helping us.
So
Just
I
in
need to
case.
kill that guy.
Indeed,
there. There are actually
might be a
are
thing that
cards
you
that
need
will
to do.
allow you to kill allies. So
including just making your own ally. There can only be one ally.
Dr. John Seward, please resume your turn.
Thank you. As I said before, you had a wondrous idea. I will also be drawing cards. And I have done so.
I will also draw
mine
cards.
is also a play immediately.
Right, I knew that.
Dracula must reveal all location cards in hideouts adjacent to my current location. Are any of the things on the board, your 2 spaces you could possibly be, next to Paris?
Ooh, Paris is such a
Uh,
good place to get that card too.
I know.
Le Havre,
I'm going to give you a
Nantes.
hard no.
Understandable. There's so very many places you could be.
Yeah, you see, there's a lot of perfume in that area. It kind of messes with my sinuses a bit.
Mm.
It kind of smells like manure back in the U.S. of A.
Has anyone
but
wondered why this Dracula is so Yankee?
I have also drawn cards. That is my turn. Now is when Mina could use the power.
I feel like he's not in France, but I will ask anyway.
Hey, I'm not in France.
Listen,
Fair enough.
Well, while my local rumors did scan a large majority of France, he could have been hiding in Toulouse or Marseille. Well,
It was his response that made me think he was not in France.
that's okay. We set this
Indeed.
up. We have to follow through. I would also put forward that double checking Germany would be a great plan as well. The Dracula.
this makes it Dracula's turn.
Yes, we need to be right when it feels all right.
Sorry, I've been pressing the moon to make it go from sun to moon every now and then.
All right.
So it's my turn.
Yes.
Alrighty. Oh yeah, I know what I was wanting to do. Wanting to go down here. And
No, I just moved them for you to
oh,
make
did
it
you?
easier.
Oh,
Sorry.
thank you. No, that's fine. I am at this location. I need to get this card. Hope these are great. Hope these are great hints for you. So I actually really don't know what I want to play. I'll just play this one because feels as though it might come in handy.
Okay.
It has some things and stuff on it.
Wednesday morning.
I, Lord Godalming, shall brave the wilds by 4-horse carriage to head to Sophia. You there, bitch?
Am I there?
Are you there?
I am not there.
Have you ever been there?
I have not.
That's me. That's my turn.
Okay. Dr. John Seward will walk up to Le Havre. And that's me.
Okay, I think I am actually going to go ahead and resupply again, discarding this Dracula card and drawing another item. And that's my turn.
I think I'll walk back to Brussels. And that's it.
And that brings us to dusk.
Lord Godalming's nighttime action.
Tough. I mean, I've already got so many things. I'm not fully stocked on events, but I have some great cards. Ace just blew cards that I can't. I guess I'm gonna search anyway for some top tier item card pick. Got for me. But terrible. Oh my god, amazing. I will. I have more. For some reason, I must have drawn an extra one. Anyway, where the hell did it come from?
You got like a lot of item cards.
Yeah, I know. I should only have 3, and I did have 3, but then this one appeared out of nowhere. And I'm gonna just also discard these 2 stakes. Honestly clueless as to how that got there. That is my turn.
Mr. Helsing, do you remember what that 4th card you stacked was? And whether it would be better in my hands than anyone else's?
I'm sensing a man. You asked
No.
me at the wrong time.
Actually, I do not. Yeah, like earlier,
Well,
I probably could have told you, but
let's find out.
now I'm
As I am
not
in a
sure.
small city, I only get the action card, not the item card. Okay, that's fine. That's a good card.
Yeah, I was able to see the hard. No, I don't remember. It kind of asked me, and now I just forgot.
Mr. Helsing, it is now your turn.
Right. I am going to take a train ticket. Boo. That was my turn. Mina Harker.
We had 6 safe searches.
5 safe searches. This will be the last safe search.
So I think I'll go ahead. How do I take a card from the bottom?
You pick up the entire deck and then hold Alt and right click.
Oh, okay. And then I take one from the top?
And then you take a top from the item deck.
How do I put it automatically in my hand again? I don't remember.
You
Hit the
press the
number
1
1
button while hovering over it.
Thank you. That's all.
Dracula, it is your turn.
It is very well indeed my turn. I got some plays to make, and
If you don't mind, I will shift your cards down for you again while you
that'd
decide.
be lovely. Dude. Oh, that's not. Is it and this one?
So while we're waiting for Dracula to decide who's for dinner tonight, let me say this. I had some sushi tonight, a specialty roll prepared called a honeymoon, right? And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll try this. It's like tuna and salmon that were interlocking, so it was like one fish over the top. Twice as large as normal. Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah, they did some really good work intermeshing them. Tasted like one fish. One deliciously fatty fish.
Sounds delicious.
Dipped in soy sauce. It
Okay,
had some crunch in on it.
That goof up.
You had me at sushi.
Yeah. You really like food, don't you?
I love food.
I know. I've heard of your dreams to become a competitive food eater.
But they were dashed.
My dreams would be a competitive video game playing sleep person. Now take your time, Dracula. No pressure.
Well, I can't find the card. It's
We're just getting old here.
Double check and make sure it's not one you've already been to.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh,
All right, that's exactly what I did.
Can't go to the same place twice.
You can't.
No,
actually.
I just did a goof. I'm
How
fixing
big
it
of a
now.
goof?
Did a big
Are you
goof.
still traveling in a
No.
straight line?
Here's the
Do I
thing.
mute?
Do
Do I
we
need to
want to
travel in a straight
enforce the
line?
goof rules? For the game does have goof rules in them.
No, we'll let this one pass for
Okay.
now.
Do I need to travel in a straight line?
You have to
You have to
follow
follow the
roads.
roads.
If you look at your card, and it will show you what places you can reach on the next
Oh yeah,
card.
I knew that.
Goddamn, Hank. So much less professional than your twin brother.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
Listen, we already hunted and killed him, okay?
No, he's very well alive.
They always say that about Dracula, and it's never true.
Well, he's really unalive, but he's still. Well, he's not really breathing either. He's kind of of existence. It's difficult to explain, but yeah.
Well, it is now dawn of Thursday, and I have an action to play.
Oh, shit.
Playing at dawn. We have renewed vigor, and during this day phase, everyone gets 2 actions instead of 1.
Well, that's just not nice. I feel like I'm getting screwed out of the nice stuff, and you guys are just getting all the goodies. Somebody had to draw the card that takes away all my stuff.
All right, you in Salonica?
It might what?
Are you in Salonica?
Are you now, or have you ever been in Salonica?
Have I, or have I ever been?
I'm confused by the question.
Ah.
Currently.
Did you say yes?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, show us where you are on this track.
Right there.
It's where he currently is.
Oh.
Is this an ambush, and do you wish to use it?
You know, I don't really remember.
Do you remember when AP was like, he ain't gonna be here, I'm gonna hang out around here?
It is not an ambush.
I gotta tell you, I really wanted to go
Well,
join
you don't
the
have
group.
to tell us that it isn't an ambush. You just
Okay.
say that you don't wish to use it as one.
I feel as though I'd want to wish to use it if it was an ambush, but I guess it depends on what the ambush was. But hey,
It is in your best interest sometimes to defer using an ambush so that we have to waste time searching for it, thinking that it might be a vampire in hiding, which will then reveal the ambush, doubly wasting our time.
yeah. All right. So
Well, you're going to be fighting Dracula. I hope you're well prepared with all of those items.
What? I mean,
I believe in you, AP.
no, wait. He's
also,
actually
you have
here
a
right now? Wait, is that
yes,
right?
Yes,
yeah,
he's there right
I
now.
was here.
Oh, fuck.
So
Sorry for-
because we have renewed vigor, you have the capacity and time to leave if you wanted, or to search this card out from under him because he didn't ambush you. with
Yeah,
it.
I think I actually want to do that. Let's search that card.
You want to search it?
Yep. Oop. What did I do? Flip it over?
Yep.
It is a Scotty mob. Each hunter in the city
It
may
was an ambush after all.
And
Oh, it didn't say ambush.
each hunter in the city suffers 1 damage for each item card in his hand. Oh, shit.
It was an ambush after all.
Yeah,
That was
that's-
like the worst card for you, specifically.
I know.
Oh. Well done, Dracula. You accidentally did the thing that I said.
Well, I was expecting it to say ambush, but
All right. I literally cannot suffer 3 damage, right? That would fucking kill me.
I mean, no, you have the most hit points of anyone. You can survive 3 damage.
you have
pretty
11.
well.
You got 11 hearts to deal. So
Oh, interesting. For some reason I thought that was 2. I don't discard any of these. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to. This mob of shitty people deals 3 damage to me.
well, that's very, very unfortunate for you.
It's gonna be unfortunate for you. Pass down and steep.
All right, now what do I need? Do I need to get my?
We get the rest of our turns, and then at dusk you fight.
So I'm guessing that I need
So
to get my.
Can anybody get over to there fast enough to help? I don't think so.
I would probably say no.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Well, at least you saved me the trouble. I was going to check England for you. Was going to take this turn going across the English Channel,
I mean,
but
allow
now
me to
I'm
say,
not.
on Telegram, has that been invented by this time? I think so.
Sure.
I definitely sent a telegram indicating that we should absolutely blockade Italy and the Balkans area, because when I whoop his ass, he's going to flee in either of those directions.
Bold move. It's bold words to say, but you know what? I like your spunk.
Listen, you have a thing called the Pride of Hankula, so.
Well, I don't have any points in the thing right now, so it's kind of I can bitch out when I want.
I mean, you
most
can't
efficient
use
use of
escape as
my-
bat, right? Like, there's a limit on your ability to run away from combats.
It's like before I play it, I have to play a number of combat cards greater than the number of despair tokens.
Right.
And there are currently 0, so you can just run away instantly at this early stage of the game. However, I am on the wrong side of the board to be anywhere near anything, so I'm going to draw a train ticket and then use it immediately because we have 2 actions today.
Wow.
Good call.
And I
Better
think
move.
I'm best served by going back to Marseille.
I was going to suggest that, so yeah, good call. For my turn, I think I'm going to do the same thing. I already have a train ticket, but it's crap, so I'm going to try for a better one. Let's see what I got. Yes, okay, good. So I can go
I just want
two.
to pause here real quick. I've just noticed that if you hover over, at the very least, this card, the name of the card comes up. So we should stop. Don't hover over cards. Don't do it. Stop hovering over cards. What I'm saying is we should not hover over the location cards because they will tell us what's on the other side of the card.
Oh,
That
that's
is
bad.
good to know.
That is bad.
So
okay.
we must stop hanging out over there. No touching those
Indeed.
cards.
What was I doing?
I had not been noticing that because I had only ever been box drawing them. But yes, that's good to know that we are using that board.
I'm actually just going to use my 1 train ticket and come up here to Berlin.
I think that's a good call.
Did discarded train tickets go back in the bag?
Yes, and reshuffled immediately.
Okay. That was my 2 actions, so.
Hey, Mina, what's up? What are you doing? Sorry, Miss Harker.
So we can have 2 train tickets in our hands?
Yes.
I think I'll draw one and see if I get a better one.
Well, your train
Well,
ticket
it was face up. Why was it
Flip it
face
over.
up?
Because Kelsa put it in there face up.
Oh, okay.
Did it not shuffle them? Or did it shuffle back to the top?
She just somehow drew that exact card.
Okay.
All my train tickets suck.
Because sometimes when you shuffle...
Well, you get 2 actions. I would suggest you use one of your sheets right now. Just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I can't even get this into my hand, so I'll put this back. And then how do we shuffle? R?
R to shuffle.
It doesn't seem to be doing anything.
It does. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It does.
All right.
This is a bag and not a deck.
Wait, why would I use my train ticket? I can walk everywhere from here.
You're just getting rid of the train ticket. Fine. You want to leave yourself an open train ticket spot.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll
I'm
go
going
back
to come
to...
here.
I would say Cologne.
Okay.
Cologne gives you a lot of open moves. And more importantly,
There's a lot of train spots there.
we need to cut off Dracula so he doesn't use something like Escape to Spain, which would be very bad for us. It's dust now, correct?
Yes, and now it is time to fight.
Yeah.
Draw your basic moves up into your hand.
Yep. Got him. Okay, don't got him. Oh, I have to individually.
What do I need to do?
I'm just double checking how many cards you draw. I don't remember how many.
I'm gonna put my encounters over to the side.
Combat. Choose combat cards. Reveal simultaneously. Compare icons.
5 cards, Dracula.
Excellent.
I am revealing a card before combat begins. My Garlic Wraith. Reveal this card before combat cards are chosen for the first round. Until the end of combat, after you suffer damage from fangs, the vampire suffers 4 damage. Cancel and discard if claws are resolved. Protect myself from your gosh darn fangs, motherfucker.
If you try to bite, you will get a mouthful of garlic, but if you rip with claws, it will tear the wreath away.
Interesting.
I believe we place our cards face down in the combat area, correct?
Face down simultaneously to be revealed after both of you have selected cards.
I'm prepared. Hankula, you ready?
Sure.
All right. Go. Pistol.
Memorize. Mesmerize.
Mesmerize succeeds. The pistol is worthless.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
You keep the pistol.
Oh, really?
No, it doesn't go back to your hand. It stays out, but it doesn't get discarded. As with Mesmerize, also stays out. And you're picking another card.
Well, let me ask. I have a card that says discard after you resolve pistol. Has pistol been resolved?
It has not.
Very well.
Pistol was canceled by Mesmerize.
See.
So the way combat works is, first we look at the symbols. Dracula played an eyeball, and you played a claw and cards. Because your symbols did not match his symbol, his card happens. His card then states that your card doesn't happen.
Very well. I have prepared my action.
Do I draw another combat card, or do I just keep these?
You will keep a hand of 5, yes.
Okay. All right. All right.
During the subsequent rounds, the combat card the hunter played during the previous round is returned to his hand.
Right. So this turn, you'll get your pistol back.
You ready, Dracula?
Sure.
Dodge. Get wrecked.
Okay, so dodge has claws on it, so claws does not happen. And that's just the end of that. You get your pistol back. Mesmerize would go back, but it doesn't because it says it stays out. But claws and dodge stay out until the next round.
Very well. I've picked.
Oh, and Dracula does work different. You won't be getting those claws back because you're always drawing back up to 5.
Right. I guess they go shuffle back into the deck after it's done.
Yeah, because you have so few combat cards total.
Wrong, Hankula. Do it. Pistol!
Thanks.
The pistol did not stop fangs, so because you have been mesmerized and it is nighttime, you take...
you don't take 2
bite.
damage and you're removed from the combat.
Yes.
You take 4 points of damage for fangsing me while I garlic wreathed.
Yep. But I moved the track by 1.
Yep. So you gain a point. You are now fangsed. Dracula has taken 4 damage, and the fight is over. I would advise having your pistol be the permanently revealed card, as you have used it a couple of times and he already knows about it, but you do need to now decide on one of your 2 action cards to be your permanently revealed. Ooh.
So
That is a very, very good card. Yes. Even if he kills Jonathan Harker, Jonathan Harker will return.
I'm leaving it out there as a fuck you.
What happened?
Oh, you already have a bite.
I don't even care.
And this soon-to-raid Dracula over here.
So that's my turn. I can't do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's nighttime. That's the right time. Am I correct?
Yes, and we may do stuff again.
Oh, because it's the end of our night phase that he actually does this thing. Okay.
How do I get rid of this bite?
You don't. You get bitten again, and then you'll respawn.
Now, can I
No, I don't think that gets rid of the first bite. It just resets you back, so I don't think you can get rid of it.
So
there might be cards that let you get rid of them, but
currently only have 2 items.
What happens if he gets bit again?
He dies.
Oh, okay.
You respawn at a hospital somewhere, right?
Correct. The nearest hospital to where you died, so you would respawn up here, in Budapest.
I will supply. Yes, I will supply.
Because despite Rome being geographically closer than Budapest, it is not closer by road, which is the way that we actually measure.
Okay. Now I draw 2 item cards. Ho hum hum. I will discard this card. Just cost me nothing. Why is the holy circle on the top of this? Why is it upside down? Yeah, somebody flipped the deck.
Weird.
Okay, what is this? See. That is the end of my turn because we don't have that double turn thing anymore, right?
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Very well.
That was only during the day.
Dr. John Seward. Medicine.
Well, it's nighttime and there's nobody with me, so I can't actually medicine, but I will draw a card and hope to not hand Dracula anything.
I just meant everything you do is medicine because you're a doctor.
No, you want to give me some. Wow.
Nobody wants to give you anything. We're playing it risky.
All right, I'm gonna take a train ticket. All right, that was my whole turn.
I'll also take a train.
You guys are not being risky at all.
I'm over here fighting you, motherfucker. What do you want from me?
Yeah,
Now,
but
Dracula,
you're the one that's loaded with items. Wait, what are you afraid of?
What are you afraid of?
it is your turn to move, Dracula. However, as you are revealed at the current moment, when you move, you do not place a new encounter. However, you might decide to remain in place by playing one of your special action cards so that you can continue to fight if you desire.
Yeah.
My cards don't move. My cards don't move as far as the advanced tracker. Right?
No, they do. They do.
Yeah, they do.
If I choose to stay?
Yes.
So I can go ahead and do that.
Yeah. To stay, you must play one of the cards that lets you stay. There are very few of them, but a couple.
What's wrong, Hankula? Running away? Yeah.
Well, apparently I can't stay. I'd love to just stay here and murder you, but
No, you can stay. Do you not have those special cards? You should have the 4 special action cards.
oh, where? I don't have any action cards. Just have the encounter cards. Oh, a second.
You should have, the power cards. Feed, Dark Call, Wolf Form, Misdirect, and Hide.
I don't have any power cards. I don't even know where they're at. Oh, yeah, here they are. Should I have been doing these the entire time?
You could have been.
Well,
I just want to point out, audience, this guy spent 2 weeks planning Hankula, but didn't bother to read the rules. I say that having gotten so many things wrong so far.
yeah. I want to stay.
Play something then, Hank. If you wish to engage in combat with Lord Godalming, I will fisticuffs with you once more, brutal being.
I shall feed and recover 3 health. Because I already been revealed. So what do? Do I just need to move these forward?
You move them over and then you leave the feed card in the place.
All right. Excelente.
Shall we battle in the morning then?
Sure. Well, it's nighttime, but
no, it's dawn, right? Battle at dawn.
I battle at night, and then it gets to dawn.
You battle again at dawn. Am I correct about this? Yes, dawn,
yes,
day combat. Okay, so at the beginning of card selection, I'm once again playing Garlic Wreath. Get fucked, Fangs.
Oh, do you have a second one?
Yes, I do. Gave up some decent-ish cards to... So...
Alright.
Take pistol back into my hand for now, correct? Cards to play. Okay. I have spoken. Pistol.
Punch. It is not a claw.
Suffers. Played punch, crucifix, or a weapon card. Cancel that card. I'm in trouble pistoling this guy.
You have to discard the weapon card.
It says
no, because it's not night.
Not night.
Well, shit.
And I'm not using crucifix.
Well, you take 2 damage.
Here, oh no, those are bites.
I mean, you can take another bite. I'll accept that as well.
I'll accept that as well.
Oh, that's good. All right.
I got my next card chosen.
I got mine as well.
Punch.
Well, I guess it's memorized. You don't
Take
get mesmerized.
1 point of damage.
Very well. Let's see here. What happens when someone dies?
They go to the nearest hospital.
They lose all their stuff?
They do also lose all their stuff.
And doesn't Dracula get a point?
Yes, and Dracula will get a point.
All right.
Pistol.
Punch.
God damn it. It's canceled again. I take 2 more points of damage.
Yes, you do.
What is it gonna take?
You not using pistol all over and over again?
Well, you stop using strength over and over again.
Well, it's because you're using pistol over and over again.
It's the only card that lets me deal damage.
I'm concerned about our rich friend.
Should be. At this point, I'm concerned about our rich friend, too.
All right. All right. I got options here. Don't know what those options are, but I got options. You ready?
No, I'm not. Now I'm prepared.
All right.
Dodge! I dodge.
Yeah, you're lucky. Could have killed you right there.
Use, it's if I suffer 4 points.
If you suffer the wound.
Wow, that was a brave move on your part then.
Yeah. I would have killed you.
That's just like your opinion, man. Okay.
The dodge should still be out here.
Oh, you're correct.
What do we do with my cards after there? Do I put them back in the deck?
So your cards stay out here as a timer track, and after you've played a 6th card, the combat ends as a draw.
Interesting. All right. Let's go do this.
You ready?
Yep.
Escape.
Bye.
Got me with the fangs.
The fangs succeed.
I suffer
However,
2 points of damage.
Correct.
And you suffer 4.
But he also heals 2 first.
Okay. I mean,
so I just take extra 2.
Yes.
And you die.
No, I have 11.
No, he's got plenty of health, and the fangs don't give him a bite unless it's nighttime.
Oh, well,
and you also didn't cancel my card, so I still are removed from combat, correct?
That is correct.
Really think that I'm supposed to be dead here, but in fact, I'm alive.
Oh, I misjudged. I thought you'd be dead with the bite, but I guess not. You're hurting though. I did some good punches at your face. These cards are being wonky. You know what? I like your spunk though.
All right. Well, now that it's day and that
when you moved your
fight
card,
is
you flipped
resolved-
Van Helsing. I don't know where Van Helsing's supposed to be, but you went flying. He's right here now.
Oh, I was up here at
In Berlin.
Berlin, yeah.
I also have a Play at Dawn card. Is that what you are also doing?
Me? No, I just was saying we should move on to the next part of the game.
At dawn, during the next night, we may move at night. However, at the cost of drawing from the bottom of the deck as though we were taking action cards.
All right,
So
I'm gonna
it's
run.
risky.
I'm gonna run some math for you. If he is in Salonia, and he wasn't in Sofia earlier, he must have come from Valona, correct?
Almost certainly.
Then I shall move to. I will walk there as my turn.
Were you in Valona?
Got him. Is there an ambush you want to play? Or keep hidden?
And while the card won't say ambush, any card can be an ambush.
Okay.
You just
well,
do the
I'll
white
keep it hidden
text.
for now.
Very
And
well.
You might want to take these back up into your hand.
Yes, I need to put these out of my hand.
Couldn't have started in Athens because there's a place to come through. So he must have again come from Sarajevo, and therefore his first card was either from Zagreb or Belgrade.
Yes, because there wasn't enough time for him to have been on
Yes.
Athens and then somewhere else besides.
We'll find out next nighttime when John Harker reveals what the number 6 slot is.
It's still important for us to figure out what that card is and get there before it matures.
When does it mature?
When it falls off the end of the board. So it's got 3 nights left. Anyway, I do believe that was the end of your turn, Lord Godalming.
It is indeed the turn.
Now, am I best served by traveling to Genoa and Venice, or should I try to shortcut by sea?
That's a risky move.
Why is it risky?
Sea sucks.
Well, I mean, it doesn't do anything. It's not so bad because we've got the double action. I'm only going to blow 1 action 2 days from now in the Ionian Sea.
Okay. All right.
So if I'm going to go by sea, now's the best time.
I could certainly use the backup.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out
Nah,
what
you
gets me
got-
there quickest. Because
You
if I go to
handle-
Venice, I'd have to stop and go up to Vienna by train or all the way through Munich to Zagreb. So I think trying to catch up to you by the Ionian Sea route is my better option. I enter the Mediterranean.
Very well. Van Helsing.
Okay, let's see. I think my best option is going to be to take the train to Vienna.
Fantastic. Were you ever in Vienna?
No.
Okay. We're cutting down on the places you... Oh, right. There's no possible way. Either Zagreb or Belgrade. Look, I'm just excited to keep you from maturing.
I mean, you could
Well,
try.
that was my
You're
turn,
not going to
so-
be able to.
Yes, Pondo, you're absolutely correct.
Okay.
Mina Harker.
I think I'm going to use a train ticket to go to Berlin.
Yes. It's now the nighttime, correct? The nighttime of nighttime?
Indeed, night falls. Dusk, if anyone has dusk cards to play.
Nope. I play on my turn Consecrated Ground on Sarajevo. I consecrate Sarajevo. Anyone have the Heavenly Hosts item card?
I wish I did, but I do not.
Very well.
Van Helsing
I do not.
and Cotton could, but does not.
That location and any encounters on it are revealed. Is Sarajevo on your list?
Where are you?
He has consecrated the ground of Sarajevo.
Are you on Sarajevo?
Nope, but
No,
I can do it
he is
using
not.
consecrated ground. You must
So-
reveal, because it's been consecrated, that location and any encounters that are on it if you've been there.
I figured you'd have to do that on the place you're at.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Anywhere in the world.
I called up my good friends. They remember when you said there's no way you're going to keep that from maturing? And I went, bitch.
Well, I mean, you're not going to keep it from maturing.
I
but,
mean, you have to reveal the event. That's right. Now. Down there.
I mean, I had to reveal the event, but it doesn't keep it from maturing, does it?
Stop that. Down there.
It's a new vampire.
Or fights this vampire. That's not too bad. Look, now that we know it's a vampire to hunt, we can get everybody in there and murder it successfully. As
Later.
long as this is consecrated, you cannot move there, Dracula.
Oh, that's okay. You're not in there, so that's fine.
That is my turn.
I entered the Tyrrhenian Sea and do not give Dracula a card, but it is discarded.
That's unfortunate.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I think push on. Actually, I need to get down here as fast as possible.
I concur.
No.
I would point out, if you can make it to Zagreb, or can you only travel along railways or roads? If you could hit up Zagreb, we could solidify where the first place on the list is and just keep it from falling off.
Yeah, that's a road. I can just go down that road. Okay.
You'll have to possibly give...
Nope, I need to pick up
Rancula.
the whole stack. Nope,
Get
we're
Rectangula.
fine.
Were you in
Awesome.
Zagreb in your first move?
I don't know. Was
Oh my God.
I? I was not.
It's not great to have the memory of a goldfish playing as Dracula.
I was not.
Using science, friends, I would conclude that he began in Belgrade. So we can... I don't know that we need to get to Belgrade at this point, because if it falls off the edge, nothing happens, right? Because there's no event there. So our plan should be to surround Sarajevo, then get in there as hunters and beat the shit out of that vampire while keeping Dracula on radar. Mina Harker.
I'm actually going to try to get a better train ticket. So I can
Let
get
me
to you
ask,
guys.
did you get a better train ticket?
I don't know yet. No. I got the ticket I used earlier.
Did you shuffle it after you...
I hit R.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to do anything, but I trust you when you say it's doing something.
I mean, it says that it will do things. Here. Maybe you want to right-click on it and shuffle. That would be what I would say. Dracula. What do you want to do? If you do not stay in Salonika, you can take your Dracula token off the map. You want to move someplace else.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling fine. I want to point out you can't go back to Valona. You can go anywhere you want, but you can't stay here. Looks like the only place you can go is Sophia. That's so weird that you've been cornered into that. You can't come get me, but I can go get you when I feel like it.
In fairness, he does have those power cards that he forgot he had that I reminded him
That's true.
existed.
He could also go out to the ocean, but it would be super obvious if he did that.
Well, indeed, he would be in the Ionian Sea.
Just using
However,
the,
I can't actually catch him in the ocean.
That's fine. As long as he's out there, he's taking damage.
does using the power card spend my turn?
Yes, it would go on the trail just like any other card.
Okay. All right.
What? Yeah, we can see that face up. Oh,
Yes,
you meant to do that.
that is intentionally
Yeah.
face up, but then he also plays a face down.
City. Place the city's location card on top of this card.
And that one's face down, so we don't know where he went.
But we do know that he turned into a wolf and ran away.
So,
Well, like
I
a
mean,
bitch.
if we assume that this first card is Belgrade, right, using science, then his locations are only Sofia, Bucharest, and Varna.
He could also go to Athens.
Can he, though?
Yes.
You're right.
Yeah.
He could go back through Valona. All right, that's fine. You know what? That's not actually that bad.
If he went to Athens, he'd be trapped and have to go to sea. But if he went up to Varna with this jump and then went into the Black Sea, it would be, we would see the same indication.
Well, I mean, from Varna, he can go to Constanta.
Right, but
It's not taking him anywhere. We wouldn't.
I'm just saying he could disguise his move to make it look like he was in Athens.
That's super advanced play. I don't think he's going to Athens. It would be insane to go to Athens at this point. I'm betting he went to Bucharest so that he has a lot of escape options.
All right, well, that brings us to Dawn.
Indeed, it does. Now, I do have to place an item card. Bitch. Card.
You're not in a city.
We should know what that card is, though.
Yes,
You're in a
this
small
card
town.
does now flip because of Jonathan Harker.
Right.
That's true. Hey, there you go.
And it's Belgrade.
It's Belgrade.
No one is
That's
It's small
suspected.
town. You don't get an item card, do you?
In small towns, you do not get item cards. That is correct. But
You
you
still get an
still
event
might
card.
draw just to get the action.
Let me run this by you, gang. Should I go to Athens just to rule it out that
I
Dracula's
think
there?
it's actually a really smart play to just double check that it's not Athens.
Very well.
And if he's there in Athens, then you beat him up with your gun.
I transition. Well, that has never worked out for me. So, Athens, are you there?
Nope.
Okay,
Okay,
we got that locked down.
good to know.
All right.
Uh,
My suggestion is everybody else beat the crap out of Sarajevo or check Bucharest.
I have gone to the Ionian Sea.
Okay, so I am going to. Gosh, this is not a good place for me. I guess Zigrad. That'll put me on the train, so I've moved and that's my turn.
I'm going to use my train ticket to hopefully get a better train ticket eventually. And then I will go down to Prague.
It's dusk, correct?
It is now dusk.
Correct.
Any dusk cards?
Risky. Athens a large city?
Athens is large, yes.
Okay, so I would get 2 item cards to pick from. I shall do so at great peril.
Mm-hmm.
Get wrecked, Dracula.
You guys have not gotten any of the bad ones yet. Did we shuffle these?
Well, remember we did stack the deck a little bit,
And that was like my first
early game.
action.
Yes.
but you're right, we have gotten past those and haven't hit any since. Now, a weird thing about the game, despite me being at sea, I can still telegraph to the train stations and order a ticket.
That's good, because otherwise you'd be able to jack shit. Although thinking of which,
Let me ask.
I'm also going to take a ticket.
Is this the 6th spot over here, or is this the first spot?
That is
That's
the
the sixth
6th spot.
Very well.
I have drawn a ticket. My turn is over.
Mina Harker.
I'll draw a ticket.
You get a better card? Is
I
it not
It's
did.
not the
same
card.
one?
It's not the same card this time.
So we know that shuffling works.
Unless Kelsa drew my card.
Someone pick one in front of you.
There is a chance that Kelsa drew my card. But I am tired of having that particular card in my hand.
Now you no longer have to. Dracula.
That
it's
makes
nighttime.
it nighttime.
My turn.
Yeah, that Belgrade card falls off.
Yep. Do I put it back into its stack?
Yes,
Yes.
you are now allowed to go back to Belgrade.
And if you're in Sofia, as I suspect you could be, you could immediately go to Belgrade.
Which might not be the best plan.
Might not be the best plan, but he's trying to chase me down because I'm low on health.
I could just leave you injured and not care.
You could just leave me injured and not care. We've really got to get to Sarajevo with this turn, guys. Is anyone going to be able to?
Yes.
Okay. I can back you up. It'll cost me a little bit, but I can get over there.
Wait, where can I get to?
Sarajevo? Consecrated city. We gotta knock that vampire out before he matures.
She
She's
can't.
got one road.
No,
there.
I can't.
Oh,
No.
it's to Belgrade. Ooh.
I needed to have gone there last turn. Gosh darn it. I forgot that was what we needed to do.
Does
I was
anyone-
just-
goofed.
So let me ask, does anyone have any cards that will allow them to make extra moves?
do not.
Very well.
Excellent. You have
You're falling for my
Yes.
evil plan. Yeehaw!
let your pride take control of your feelings, and your feelings have betrayed you. Yes. That is indeed where I want to go.
And then dawn breaks. Oh wait, no, you still need to play an event.
I don't know how this one card works, so I'm just not going to play it. I will say what card it is, and it's a unnatural fog card. So I don't know if I need to immediately place the token or.
So the token for fog gets placed when we search it or you ambush us with it.
Okay.
And then so long as that space is foggy, we cannot leave it, trapping us there.
Sweet.
It is dusk, dawn. It's dawn, correct?
Dawn. It is now dawn. Any dawn cards to be played?
No.
Lord
Don't have
Godalming,
any.
do you have the capacity? Perhaps you've drawn fast
By
horses?
Sense of emergency, suffering 2 damage and moving 3 roads.
That
Sarajevo.
works. We have quite an emergency in Sarajevo.
I know.
So
It's going to be a real tough fight, but you know what? If you got a problem, Lord Godalming will solve it.
You took 3 damage for that, or 2? Man, that's a bold move.
I know, but we don't want your vampires to mature.
You just need like 2 more damage. Is that it? Is that how
Correct.
dead you are?
2 more damage indeed. And this vampire has 6 hit points.
So do I just do the same thing? Draw cards?
Well, Lord Godalming does have another chance. Hey, Lord Godalming, do you have a stake?
I do not.
Damn. If you had a
Plans have been
stake,
foiled.
I know I discarded all my stakes early. I had 2 of them, and I discarded them to keep pistol.
Hmm.
Does this mean I get to kill someone and get maturity? Man, this is great.
Only if you win.
Yeah, only if you win. You're real. Dracula, 10 minutes ago. You're the arrogant ones. Me, immediately arriving. Yes, you're filled with pride, humans.
Hey, I'm a vampire. I'm always arrogant.
Mm-hmm.
You should see my
There are
brother
plenty of
Dracula.
vampires that aren't arrogant.
You found the wrong vampires. You must be looking at the sparkly ones. Those aren't the right ones.
I'm talking about Interview with a Vampire. That's the classic vampire movie, motherfucker. Get out of here. Get out of here.
They will
Dr.
get
John
you.
Seward.
What did you do?
I moved to Sarajevo. That was my card. I had to play it as an action.
Oh, it was as an action.
Yes, it's my daytime action.
I didn't realize that that was an as an action card. I thought it was a different
play
thing.
as an action during the day.
Okay. Pardon my not understanding how that card worked. Well then. Should I land in Athens or blow a turn at sea? I think I'm landing in Athens.
Well, I know Dracula's not there or ever been there.
Mhm.
But it is a nice place to land.
Yes.
Van Helsing. Really appreciate if you could come help me out in Sarajevo.
Hold on. Do we think that he's gone up to Varna or Constanta? Because if he's gone either of those places, I could go to the Black Sea instead.
So let's do some math here. Right. We had him in Salonika. Could have gone to Sofia, Varna, or Bucharest. So his possible current locations, he could not have remained in Sofia, so he's got to be in Bucharest, Varna, Constanta, Galatz, or Klausberg.
If he went to Varna
Belgrade.
or Bucharest, he could have come back to Sofia because he didn't go there first.
That's true.
And he could be in Belgrade right now.
Didn't Belgrade only just return to his hand?
Right, but he gets it back to his hand before choosing the location.
He would have had to have gone to some other location, then had to go back to Sofia and then Belgrade. Interesting. I guess that's... Or gone to Bucharest and then Belgrade. Yes, it's possible. I have no logical help for
there's no way for me to get to you.
Yeah,
I
so I will
understand.
go to the Black
But-
Sea instead.
I can try to get Dracula himself. I can try to.
You could be trying to make a play for Castle Dracula, so he can heal up
So-
after I whooped his ass.
I believe that is definitely a possibility, which means I think that he's either in Constanta or Bucharest right now.
There would be no reason
I guess,
for him to...
he could be in Glauts,
Yeah,
right?
there'd be no reason for him to be in Bucharest right now because he could have just gone there from Salonika and then gone to Galatz.
Okay. So I can make it to Galatz on the train. So that's what I'm going to do.
Very well. Are you in Galatz?
I am not.
Have you ever been?
I have not.
That would have been
I mean, you'd
cheating,
have to
so
have been
good.
there.
How would that have been cheating?
If you had
It-
somehow made it there, your only possible move to Galatz would have been this turn. That's why. All right, so we've
I'm
got
confused what part would have been that I had been cheating.
Belgrade, Klausenberg, Constanta, or Varna.
The thing that would have been
Sofia.
cheating is if you were not currently in Galatz but had been there previously.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been impossible.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I'm not there. Nor have I ever been.
Lena Harker, Miss Harker, resident psychic.
Well, my original plan was to get to Kelsa.
Well, Kelsey's just abandoned everybody.
I'm
still
gonna
get
go
there.
look at some cards. I can look for stuff now, right?
Correct.
I can have 3 of each in my hand.
You have to take from the bottom of this stack, not the top.
It's
Oh, I thought
daytime.
it was day.
Day.
Yeah, it's daytime.
Oh, it is day?
Yes.
That's how
I'm,
we were
I'm
moving.
terribly sorry. I got confused.
Been a long term.
Indeed. It's been such a long term, I thought it was nighttime already.
Oh, I have to play this immediately. Behind the veil, reveal Dracula's event cards and his Hound of a Can of cards. Choose one of these event cards to discard.
Oh,
wow.
That's good.
Well, he doesn't have any events right now, but hey, here's his encounter cards
Wow,
right
we
here.
have starved him of events, and it is great.
So I can
do I
look
need to
at
reveal
these?
those?
Yes, you must
Well,
show
there's
us.
that,
Show us
There's
your
that,
cards.
and that, and that.
Aristocratic vampire is really bad.
So I can remove one of these now?
Yes.
Yeah, you should probably kill the vampire.
I will. This is gone. I'm sorry, Pondo.
Oh,
Don't
fine.
apologize to him. He's a blood-sucking demon
I'm apologizing to him because I live with him.
from America.
Okay, I'm just gonna come kill you soon, so it's fine.
Now, because of the way Dracula's hands work, you do immediately draw a new one to replace that.
Should I just shove these back in my hand then?
You're aware you can't
Yes.
even come to Sarajevo, right? Like, I'm literally in the one place on the entire board you can't come to.
No, I'm not talking about
He
you. I'm talking
threatened
about the
me.
one that's by herself.
Yeah.
I mean,
You've
look,
all
Pondo could
abandoned
just
her.
creepily walk up behind you and start, like, biting your neck, but...
He can't because my desk is super close to the wall and it's a pain for him to go.
I mean, I'm sure it's physiologically possible that he can get in there and get some bite action going.
Vampires take mist form, and then just there's enough room behind your desk for mist.
It's the nighttime, which, as we all know, is the correct time.
Are there any play at dusk cards?
Not in my
Not for me.
hands.
Then it is Lord Godalming's turn.
I shall choose search for this vampire, whom I know is present. The new vampire.
Okay. You find it. It's coming to eat you. Do I just draw cards like I
Yeah,
typically do?
it is just like a combat with Dracula, except the hit points go to the new vampire's total of 6 instead of Dracula's 15.
What the hell?
But in all other respects, it is like a well, not there's one other rule about it. The retreats are different.
Right, because the they can't use like turn into bats and whatever.
Right.
Until
the third turn.
Instructs the player to clear specific hideouts when it's cleared. Blah, blah.
So your vampire cannot escape by bats or mist until the third turn. Until the fourth turn. You've played 3. Then the fourth may be an escape.
All right. You got your first card ready?
I do.
Okay.
Reveal. Dodge.
Mesmerize.
You have been mesmerized.
All right. You ready?
I am.
Probably not going to work, but you know.
Here we go. Pistol.
Well, if it'll flip, Fang.
And
he does not suffer. He's instead bitten and removed from the combat.
That would be
and the
second
Dracula,
bite.
the Dracula card resolves first. Even though it doesn't cancel yours, you are dead by the time that you try to use your pistol.
Oh, if it's not in the orgasm gate. That's a complicated one, but I got it to work.
Mm-hmm. You got him.
Damage. Bitten hunter is the hunter must reveal. Blah blah blah. Bitten. Defeated. Advance the influence track 2 spaces.
So advance it by 1 for the bite.
The hunter is placed in the nearest hospital location. So that will place me where?
Budapest.
Budapest. And you are in the hospital at Budapest and need to spend a turn leaving.
But I no longer have to show my...
So then do I increase my tracker by 2 more?
Yes.
Excellent. So I'm at 4.
And you're about to get 4 more points because we can't actually stop that mature. Frustrating, but good job, Dracula.
Yeah, I mean, I've been defeated in every card combat so far. I've literally never won a round. That one time I got a punch in.
I will draw another train ticket via...
You've done more damage to me losing than you had doing damage.
Van Helsing, it is your turn.
I know, that's the power of money.
I'm going to go ahead and take a train ticket. Cool. Mina Harker?
What can I do at night?
You can draw a train ticket. If you don't already have 2, you can rest to recover a damage if you're hurt. You can search to see what's there if you're on a place that's been places, or you can draw cards.
What if I don't really want to do either of those?
You have to do one of those things.
Oh, well, the only thing I can do is search. So
You're not in a place that has cards.
I'm in Prague.
Right, Prague is not on the track.
It is on the track.
Where?
It's right here.
No. I'm talking
I think she means
Dracula's
supply.
trail.
Oh.
If you want to draw item cards, that is a different thing than searching.
No, that's what I meant. I went to get cards.
Okay, so you have to
Okay,
draw
that
from
is
the
a
bottom of the
supply.
deck.
Which is unfortunate because I don't want to draw cards at night. How do I do this again?
Alt right click.
Alt right click. Safe.
Suck it, Dracula.
It's all right. You'll draw one bad one eventually.
Now you will need to discard one of your item cards, but remember this dog is technically in your hand.
Okay. So if I send the dog out, then I have to reveal a new one, right?
Yes.
God.
Also, I'm pretty sure that despite you having been killed by a bite, you are still bitten.
Yes.
No, I'm talking
Oh.
to AP now.
Sorry.
Death doesn't clear that.
Interesting.
All right, I'm just going. There we go. I was having time with my combat cards. Don't mind me. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Excellent.
You go up to 7.
Seven.
Oh, no, you were right. The bite token is removed. Sorry. It was just the very last bullet point on the list of things that happen when defeated.
All right, so everything moves forward. The vampire does get matured.
I think you wipe all of the cards now when you mature. Is that correct?
It's clear this hideout and the hideout on the 4th, 5th, and 6th spaces of the trail. So
Okay, so
that
you
one,
know.
that one,
That does not
and
hurt us.
that was the encounter.
Fine.
And what does getting
and-
the rumor do?
It just makes it worth 1 more point, so instead of 3, it's 4.
You're at
Excellent.
8.
Do I need to keep this card since I'm sure?
No, it just gets discarded.
And do I get my rumor
Salonica
token
is
back?
also cleared. No, you do not get the rumor token back. It goes away.
Okay.
However, now that we have received a despair token for it becoming Monday, you get a new rumor token.
Sweet. So I still need to do my move.
And
You don't get the
also
rumor
cleared.
token until the end of your turn, so you can't place it yet.
Right.
And feed is also cleared off.
Is it?
No.
Yes, because they moved down first.
Okay. Yes. Then
And
it's done.
so it doesn't mature until it's in the
Oh.
not 7th space, but off the board. Then you clear 4, 5, and 6.
Interesting.
Well, it's gonna give him a little flexibility to make.
Well, maybe.
So he's still blocked from going to Sarajevo ever. He's somewhere in this area. I feel like we can definitely surround and take care of him.
Yeah, I will be landing at either Constanta or Varna
That's also
tomorrow.
somewhere.
Yes, and whichever one I land at, we will learn a great deal of information. And possibly have me fight Dracula immediately.
I mean, Dracula's a real pushover. Maybe someone who's better at this game might be able to beat him in the cards. Feels like every time I whip out pistol, he's got the perfect counter ready.
Well,
What I need
Okay.
is 2 pistols.
Good job, Dracula, remembering you have powers. Dracula has misdirected where he went on wolf form so that he can go back.
Alright, but where's he going now? Place that card.
And it may or may not be the same place that he had wolf formed to in the past.
Interesting tactic.
Oh, your tactics. You're talking to the wrong guy here. Actually, I actually do know where I want to go. It's not a good decision, but I know where I want to go.
Bad choices are often interesting choices.
Well, you know, I like to make it interesting. Where'd my little mini-me go? Oh, there he is.
You just go to Galatz then?
You could also use this one.
I mean, are you going to confront Kelsa and Galatz?
No.
I don't know why you're looking for your mini.
No, I'm using it to track where I am.
You also should be using you need to play one of these.
Yeah, the encounter cards.
Anyone got a Dawn card?
I do not have a Dawn card.
I do Budapest then.
Indeed.
Dracula, you currently in Budapest?
Hmm?
Are you currently in Budapest?
Am I in Budapest?
Yes, that's what I'm asking you.
I am not in Budapest.
Very well. Dr. John Seward.
Okay, everybody. Constanta or Varna, what do you think?
I think Constanta.
Constanta, I'll agree.
Okay. Dracula, are you now or have you ever been in Constanta?
Where you at? There? No.
No. Okay.
Okay.
That means that... Because we've already checked Bucharest, didn't we? Or did you skip
No,
over
we
it?
skipped Bucharest. I'm thinking Klausenberg.
I'll go
then.
there right now.
Okay.
I can go to Bucharest right now.
You could also go to Klausenberg right now, which I suspect might be where he's at.
I mean, he could also just be in Varna right now.
That's true. But we can
I
leave
could
that
be
to
anywhere. You never know.
But yeah, all right. I'll take Klausenberg.
Well,
Are you in Klausenberg?
I'm not, but I was.
But you were. Okay. Okay.
Is there an
okay.
ambush?
He did go to.
There's an ambush.
Bucharest.
Saboteur.
You are delayed unless you reveal a pistol or a rifle.
I do not have a pistol or a rifle.
Then the
Oh,
saboteur
thank God, I
remains
might
alive.
come back to kill you. Had one crazy man with guns just try to keep shooting me.
So he's either currently in Belgrade or Skid or Bucharest. Right
Because he
now.
didn't go to Castle Dracula, we
Correct.
would have seen.
Cotton.
I'm gonna
Doing
play
really
my non-crappy train ticket,
very well.
and I'm gonna go to Budapest.
Oh. Oh, and you know what we could do? We could do a
Nice.
broadcast at night and see if he's in our region. Or
That
if
is
he
what
went
I'm gonna do.
to Sofia or some crazy shit.
That was my plan.
Good call. I mean, look, I'm narrating it for the audience. It sounds like.
Oh,
you
I'm
got
sorry.
this- No, look, you got this on. You got it under control, Cotton.
Well, if you get a no here, then we know exactly where he is. Because he couldn't be anywhere other than Bucharest at this very moment if he is not in the Austria-Hungary region.
Yes.
That's true.
Good. It's good use for nighttime. Also
Okay.
the right time.
That brings us to
Dusk.
dusk.
Any dusk cards?
Not it.
With no dusk cards, it is Lord Godalming's turn.
I kind of just want to waste this turn so I don't have to search for it. Up on stuff. Is there any item that you would like to trade? My turn.
Well, I have
I-
something you might want.
I will note that if you trade, this may be done privately, and the only time Dracula doesn't get to listen in.
Very well.
But you may only exchange items.
Hmm.
That's all right. I'm gonna send you a message on Discord real quick, because in real life we'd be whispering next to each other. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. Let's trade those items. Here's mine. It's not the
Here you
most
go.
optimal, but I'd rather trade these items than get myself into trouble. And now I know that you can defend yourself when Dracula comes for us.
When, not if.
That is my turn.
Making it mine. I also don't want to risk giving Dracula cards, and I kind of like my own cards, but I have literally no other things I could do that are useful. I guess I could mill for tickets, but that seems like a waste. I will mill a ticket.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
sure
it
you don't want to
seems
give
like
me a card?
We're
I
just
like a good
treading
card.
water to.
Okay.
Okay, I stand up.
Wait, do I get my wolf form back? So I use the misdirect?
No, you don't get the wolf form back, only the location card.
Gotcha. Where are you going? Oh, you went to Klausenberg?
Yeah, she spends her turn standing up. Mina Harker. Please, if you would, please broadcast your psychic power.
Are you in my region, Mr. Dracula?
I am indeed in your region. I'm not Dracula, I'm Hankula. Dracula's my brother.
So we're all in agreement that Dracula is currently in Zgeb or Belgrade then, correct?
Almost
It
assuredly.
would be fucking insane to go to Belgrade because that locks him into a singular path of going to Sofia.
Well, he did pick those cards back up because of...
Correct, but you can't go to Sarajevo. You can't go back to Klausenberg.
But he could go to Sofia or Bucharest.
Correct. And if we flush him in that direction, my suggestion is on the next turn, I'll go to Zagreb. And, you know...
You go to Zagreb,
Yep.
and Mina can go to
Yep.
Zeb.
And,
I can go to Belgrade.
You'll go to Zeb because you act before her.
Well, I could go to Belgrade.
I
And
will
then-
note that I can only get to Bucharest or Zagreb. Those are the only two places I could get from where I am.
All right, that's fine.
Well, I could go down to Varna, but that's not terribly helpful.
No.
Zeb is fine. Do you have a ticket, Cotton, that will get you to Belgrade?
No.
Okay. Let me
Because,
think.
like, I can just walk
I can go to
Belgrade.
Belgrade. Cotton can go to Zagreb by walking. We can get our guy in Constanta to Zeb. And Elsa can also go to Belgrade? Me?
Well, I mean, I can get to Belgrade or Bucharest. We'll see if
Yeah. Let's
he pops
let's
up in any
send
of
out
those
the net.
places.
Yeah, okay. We know
Yeah,
what we're
if-
doing. It's dawn of whatever day it is, Tuesday.
Whatever day it is.
Dawn of Tuesday, do we have any dawn actions?
Wait, did you just skip my turn?
You just moved,
Just
didn't
move.
you?
We haven't done anything yet.
Oh, everybody did their turn, and I hadn't moved yet. Actually, my mistake. I'll do that.
No,
later.
yeah, you haven't moved yet. That's right.
Oh, you're
You
right.
guys
He
were just
hasn't.
discussing. I was letting you discuss.
We were discussing
You're right.
where he might move to
Yes.
without him actually having moved. But to be fair, there is only so many places that he could go.
He is allowed to, if he can, walk to Budapest or Klausenberg. Just decide to show up and attack.
You can't go back to places he's already been, though.
That's true.
Yes, that's why we know we're
He
limiting
hasn't
his
been to
options.
Budapest.
Yeah, he hasn't been to Budapest. He can't attack you in Klausenberg, but he could attack me
I mean,
alone in
listen.
Constanta.
If he
Yeah.
Or you
wants to
guys
come to
in
Budapest
Bucharest.
right now and fight two of us, I fucking invite him. Please. Please,
you
let's
both are
round two,
bitten.
Dracula.
You're both are bitten.
No,
No, the
only
bite
one.
did
Bitten.
wear off.
Come
Uh,
at me, bitch.
yeah. I had been wrong when I said
Oh,
that
she's
earlier.
bitten.
hmm
Listen, if
I
you
can
want to
easily
square
off
up,
her off.
I want to point out if you square
Oh.
up against her, my cards go through without any blocking, and you
So I
know
will
I'm
note-
gonna pistol the fuck out of you over and over again. If you don't block that pistol, I'm gonna McCree your ass.
One would think that since she's been once bitten and you've lost 2 fights, you would be twice shy, but
Dracula, please make your choice of where you want to go. Zagreb, Sofia, Bucharest. Maybe you want to come to Budapest.
he surprises us all and enters the Black Sea because he actually was in Varna.
That would be a very bold move. We could lock down every seaport along the coast.
No, he couldn't possibly
He
have
couldn't
been in
possibly
Varna.
be there.
Did you just flip that card over? You should be
On
glad I
accident.
didn't get a chance to read it, but I
Yeah.
did see you flip it over.
I did on accident.
If it's not Budapest, then it doesn't matter as much. Because we're going to get you one way or another.
Goodness gracious, stop that.
So it's not Budapest?
Huh? No, I didn't go to Budapest.
Good.
I'm not silly.
Good.
Did you come to me in Consenta?
Did I come to you? No, I can't get
Okay.
to you.
Well, we don't know
We
that.
don't
ain't
know
I?
that. Pondo.
I'm
You
playing
could
mind games. with you.
theoretically have been able to go there. Okay. It's done. Let's done.
He still needs to play his
Oh,
event. There you go.
oh, right. Yes.
Okay.
Events.
Okay. I'm train ticketing to Belgrade, correct? That's my move?
Uh,
I think that's what
if
we
you-
decided. Yeah.
Yes. Flip it over. Shuffle. Dracula, are you or have you been in Belgrade? I didn't
Actually, I
get
couldn't
an
have done that move. No.
answer. Okay, so I'm thinking Zagreb, Budapest, or Sofia. Lord Godalming. What do you want to do?
You're Lord Godalming. I am
That's correct.
Dr. John Seward. So,
Right.
do we...
Old.
I will request of the doctor, do you want to check Bucharest or Zagreb?
You're the doctor.
I don't care.
Sorry, I was
Van
calling
Helsing.
Dr. Helsing a doctor as well, but I guess he's a Mr. Helsing in this,
Yes,
because
he's
it
Mr.
doesn't
Helsing.
call him a doctor.
I'm
It's
just
weird.
an old man.
It's very strange. So, which would you prefer to check? I will check the other. If we want to
Bucharest,
save
so that
tickets...
I think saving tickets is the right idea. So if you go to Bucharest, I'll go to Zagreb.
Okay. I have walked over to Bucharest. Are you now, or have you ever been in Bucharest?
I have not, nor am I there.
Fascinating.
Okay. How about Zagreb?
Zagreb?
Yep.
I have. God
Not
damn it.
Zagreb.
Oh,
sorry,
did you get rid of your? Oh no, you got.
Zagreb. That one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, very
that one.
similar. Ged.
I have, and you activated my trap card.
Oh no. What does this say? Unnatural fog. Okay, well, I am trapped here.
You have become delayed.
Again. All right, well.
I don't know where to put a fog counter.
And that means he's in Zagreb.
I don't know if I want to go there then.
No, you want to come here? Come here.
I
Ain't
gotta
no
tell
deal.
you, you can remain in Budapest, or you can try to move to Vienna and start cutting them off while we catch up.
What would you guys suggest?
I think Vienna is a pretty strong move.
Yeah. And then you can draw cards at night too.
Yeah, I mean, that
In a
forces
city.
them to either pick Budapest or Munich, or to come fight you in Vienna. Either way, we've got a pretty good idea of where he's going to go.
I would go to Vienna.
All
What
right,
happens
and
if I
then
get 3
it's
despair
dusk.
tokens?
3 despair tokens will just... it means the game's beginning to wear on and will end soon. If you reach all 3 despair tokens, then every time it's your turn, you get a point.
Oh. So I just need to buy my time. Excellent.
Well,
Hide your
you might also
time. We
notice
know
how
where
much
you
more
are,
it's-
and we're hunting you like a dog. I've literally never seen a Dracula get cornered this early.
You got me. Is it my turn?
No, Mina moved to Vienna. It is now.
It's just
Should be
dusk
night.
right now.
Dusk
Yeah.
actions.
So it's actually AP's turn.
I will train tickets and then take the better. Well, this one train ticket is fucking awful. And go ahead and dump it back in the box.
Is it the train ticket I keep drawing?
Yeah, it's the one.
There are several ones in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's like 4 of those.
Okay, that's me.
Sorry,
Drawing
3.
specifically the 1/1.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
yeah. That was
Oh, the
actually
one
probably
one?
the one, only one. Anyway, it's a terrible risk, but I think it's important to do. Oh, good. Thank goodness.
Where are my cards? Like, geez.
And if it tells you anything, I have discarded a rifle.
Oh wow.
Wow, you must be feeling real confident about your hands. Dang, dog.
I stand up.
Hold on a second. I have a I have a thing. My event is a play immediately.
No. Dracula dies instantly.
I
Do
haven't-
we
I haven't
want to
seen that
keep
one
Jonathan
before.
Harker? I have a better one. I think that we
Yeah, you
don't
can
need
dump
to find
Jonathan
him.
Harker, and if we need to,
Yeah,
we can
it
just
is
bring him
much
back.
more important that because he's so cornered, we have Sister Agatha. And now anytime Dracula escapes as a bat, escapes as mist, or bites us with his fangs, he takes 2 damage.
That's
Wow, fuck
fantastic.
those fangs.
So
Sister
I
Agatha
stand
got
up.
moves.
That's my whole move. That brings us back to Mina Harker.
I think train ticket is a safe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a train ticket.
At the end of dusk, right? We've done dusk, which means the fog disappears.
Yes. The fog dissipates.
Going to Vienna. Is he that big of a Dracula?
Hmm?
How big are your fangs? Are you going to Vienna?
Am I?
I'm asking you, are you going to Vienna?
I don't know.
Also, the fog only happens once.
So now that these are revealed, the mature defense can't happen, right? If they fall off the edge of the map, we don't give a shit?
No, the mature defects do have the possibility of happening. The saboteur remains on the area and can mature because part of its effect returns it to the hideout. The fog does not have that text and therefore is discarded.
Oh, so we might place a roadblock. That's not that bad.
Roadblocks are not that bad.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
But Van Helsing did not have a gun of any form with which to kill the saboteur
Indeed.
when he appeared.
Indeed.
Okay. Didn't go to Vienna, Budapest, or Munich.
Well, now that you've played the card, did you attack anyone? Did you go to Vienna or Belgrade?
There's no way he could get to Belgrade.
I'd be surprised if he did. I would be surprised.
I mean, he would have had to gone back to Zagreb, which is impossible.
So, anybody have things to do at dawn?
I think our play in this turn, Mina to Munich. I'll go to check on Budapest, and then Van Helsing check Zagreb.
If you don't mind, I would prefer to check Budapest because I'm further away, and that's where I can get to catch up.
I don't disagree, but I don't know that I have another move.
That's fair. It's not a bad idea for us to double up in Budapest, especially if he happens to be there when you get there.
And since I'm going first, let me play this train ticket that allows me to move to Budapest. Hey, Dracula, are you there?
Budapest?
Yes.
No.
Then he's in Munich.
Well, unfortunately, I can't get there either, but I can go by train and reach Budapest as well.
We should like do a downtown pound, catch a sick cup of coffee with added opium, just tons of opium. It's perfectly legal and medically suggested.
So
for this time period,
I think my best bet is to take the train to Venice because he's in Munich and that will get me as close as I could get.
You have a 3 yellow?
No. Oh, sorry. That's for some reason I thought I was in Budapest, but no, I'm here. Never mind, I lied. I can't get anywhere.
I think maybe getting to Zagreb and revealing what's there and just
that's got to be the move. All right.
Chasing Dracula.
Zagreb.
I have been there.
We know.
You ambush.
And you've activated my trap card.
Yeah, we know.
Oh no. Bollocks. Place a bat token under the hunter when that hunter would perform.
Unless you have dogs. Do you have dogs?
Dogs does not trip off of bats.
Oh, it doesn't? I could have sworn it was one of the ones that dogs cared about.
It trips off of rats.
That must have
Spy
been
and
what had
something else.
confused me.
Somewhere adjacent. Well, that's unfortunate.
Sorry, Kelso, that you keep running into my traps, but
You know, if I die, it's not a big deal. I'll go to Munich and see if he's there.
All right.
okay.
Are you currently in Munich?
I am in Munich.
We are shocked to hear that.
Okay.
Why is your token
I want
so much
to
larger?
try the. That's because he couldn't find his little token, so he grabbed the big one.
Mecha Dracula.
I'm probably gonna die, but I want to try combat once. It looks kind of fun.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Yay.
Also,
I have hope that you'll be Pondo, because let me tell you something. It's
we
not
do
me.
have big ones for you guys.
No, keep us small. What are you doing? No, Lord Godalming, you're so large. Godalming the kaiju.
So do we fight now or later?
You fight at
Now.
the next turn, right? Not immediately.
No, you fight at dawn and dusk, which it's
Oh, 'cause you're
now
the last
dusk
person to act,
because she's the last
Yep.
person to act. Exactly.
Okay, so you're gonna want to take your 3 whatever tokens, these 3, split them up into their cards and then place them in your hand with your garlic. And your planned ambush at the first round of combat after the cards are revealed. You may return your chosen card to your hand. I mean, that is an incredible card right there.
I think I have to play it right now, right?
No,
Yes, you
you
would.
play it after the
At
reveal.
it's the start
right?
of combat.
Yes.
I had to play it right now.
After cards are revealed.
That's when I can move it, but
Yes.
I think I have to play it now.
Yes.
Yeah, you play
That's
the
what I'm
card.
doing.
You play this now,
I am
so
playing
that he
it now.
knows that you'll be able to counter whatever he plays.
Bitch. Right, Hankula. I may not be able to defeat you, but I believe in the power of Cotton. And even if I didn't, I believe in the second power of Cotton.
Do you wish to change what card you played?
It's my tried and true punch.
So you want a card that in the upper left-hand corner has that punch symbol, so you cancel him. That is not the card that you have face down. You definitely want to cancel and swap.
Yeah, I'm looking.
What's the thing that let you see the cards the other side? Is it Alt?
It's Alt and Shift.
Alt and Shift,
that's
yeah.
super cool.
I'm not entirely sure how this card works. So I'm gonna put it out and see if I'm right on this.
Well, technically, you get to reveal the card to all of us anyway,
Oh, well,
before
look.
you do the swap.
It says if he didn't use the bites, then he suffers 4 damage. So I could play it now and he'll get 4 damage?
That is correct.
Then I will play this.
Very well. Please take that other card back in your hand.
You will also suffer 2 damage, but I think it's worth it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, yeah. Like I said, I'm willing to die. I just want to have some fun.
So his strength hurts you for 2. Then it does not cancel your card because it's neither a punch, crucifix, nor a weapon. Then you call upon the power of the heavenly host, dealing 4 damage because he has not played fangs. And then, unfortunately, the heavenly host is discarded. You cannot do that again.
Yes.
You're rectangular.
It's all
All right,
good.
Cotton. Now the real combat begins. Now you have to outguess him. The chances of him having another strength card are pretty low, though. You
Are
feel
they?
confident in your next move?
No.
I believe in you, Cotton. I believe that you can make the correct decision.
In his deck, he has 2 strengths, 2 claws, 2 fangs, 2 mesmerizes, 2 plottings, 2 escapes as bats, and 1 escape as mist.
So
Okay.
the
He will have
odds of
5 of those
strength are going to be very, very low.
Yes.
A second strength.
Actually, can I take that back? It's actually not what I wanted.
Nothing had been revealed yet, so swapping out.
Well,
should-
now I'm nervous.
You just swapped it twice. Look at this guy. Nervous Nelly.
There you go. Yeah.
Mesmerize.
Come on, Cotton. Come on, Cotton. Yeah!
You have been
Bam,
punched as you
Dracula!
attempt to stare into her eyes.
You take 1 point
And
of
she's like,
damage.
nope.
That stays on the field, right?
The mesmerize
Gotcha.
is out. As the mesmerize is a turn tracker.
All right, Cotton. I believe in you. I think you can do this. Hit him with the next card. Give him an old whoop-pow! Whoop-bam! Chow-chow-chow-chow! Dodge if you have to. You even feel like you need to escape? That's fine too. We got his ass cornered. It will take us a little while to catch up, but we'll get him. Plotting!
Plotting succeeds. So search your combat deck for one card of your choice, then place the chosen card into your hand and shuffle the deck. And you now have an extra thing that lets you cancel an attack. And so that's going to go over here instead of with the others.
Cotton, you get your punch
Dodge
back.
does nothing.
Punch back. It returns to your
Yes,
hand.
the punch is returned. The dodge is now staying out. And it is the 4th turn of combat.
All right.
I believe strongly in you, Cotton. You've been making some very good choices so far.
I feel like he's gonna bite me, and I can't really do anything about that. In all honesty,
Don't say that while he's picking cards.
he already put his card down.
Listen, this is Pondo. He literally flipped his own card twice so far. Unless what you have in your hand will cancel a bite and you're just lying, that would be incredible. That would be
pretty funny.
It's fangs.
It is a bite. And, okay, so
I lose 2, I gain 2, but I lose 2.
that is correct. So Dracula holds steady. Mina Harker takes 2 damage.
No, it's night and she's mesmerized.
No, she's not
She's not
mesmerized.
mesmerized.
Mesmerized was canceled.
Oh, it was canceled.
It's also not night, isn't it?
It's
she
not.
moved
No, it
during
is
the day.
night.
It is night.
It's dusk. That's right.
It's dusk.
I actually messed that up because I thought that if he bit me,
Nope, you're
I'd be
fine.
dead.
You just take 2 damage. And
Why
you shot
won't
him.
this turn? It bothers me so much.
Do you have any silver bullets?
No.
Darn. Take your dodge back.
I think it's trying to auto land. Trying to auto land on. Don't worry about it. You're not gonna be able to do it. Next choice is gonna be critical, Cotton.
Dun, 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 dun.
I would point out that with plotting, he's gonna be able to cancel punch, dodge, or escape. Do you have any way to not pick those?
This is where we find out that Mina has had a second pistol this whole time.
That would be incredible.
Oh, another chance at mesmerization. Garlic. So you are mesmerized. The garlic gets canceled. But you get your gun back.
Now this is the 6th card being played.
Yes, so this will be the last round of combat no matter what happens.
Okay.
And now it is deadly for you to get bitten.
Ready? There we go.
Cancelled.
He lucked out.
Hooray!
I live to see the day.
Well, in the interests of
Get
fairness,
to see the rest
You
of the
can
night.
use plotting to cancel the dodge.
Well, it would have been over anyway, so.
Well, it's the difference is whether or not she's dead.
That's true. She lives.
Because if
Yeah.
she's dead, she teleports back to Budapest.
interesting choice. He has decided to allow her to live.
Oh, I'd
There it goes.
totally kill her if I had a chance, but I can't.
You
You
did
can.
can.
You
We were
absolutely
just
can.
telling you that you could.
Oh, I would have killed her.
Yes, you cancel her dodge using your plotting, and then it's night. And
I
she's
didn't. I didn't
mesmerized.
dodge. I fanged. She got.
Yes, you have plotting, and you had played it, and it wasn't canceled, so you can cancel her dodge card.
Oh, well, yeah, I would totally kill her.
Yes, that's what we're explaining.
Okay.
Which is fine, because I wanted to regroup with everybody.
Which means you clear your damage. You discard your items, so the garlic and the pistol go away.
Mhm.
You are now delayed and in Budapest with the rest of us.
Are you sure about that getting rid of items thing?
Yeah.
I didn't do that. It didn't say to do that either.
I could have sworn we went over that you did.
Healed permanently and bitten. When they are defeated, their influence track is removed by 2. They're moved to the nearest hospital location. That's it. It doesn't say anything about removing item cards.
I had it a moment ago in the rules reference.
So I do my move now?
Defeated.
Wait, are we?
It says it's in the hospital section. All right, so I need to discard my pistol and hold it.
Sorry.
All right, so we're now at night phase.
Yes,
correct.
it is now your time to move.
No, we're at dusk.
That was
just
dusk. It's now
Right.
AP's turn to not.
Oh, yes, you're right.
All of my events, so I actually have to.
But Dracula is still revealed.
Yep.
Pick that one up after. Now I really.
Problematically, he is at 11 of 13 points.
Yeah, losing to him early really sucked. And then losing to the matured vampire also sucked. I'm going to search.
Are you searching?
He is drawing, he's supplying, not
Yeah.
searching.
Tell you what I'm searching for. Victory.
I thought you were gonna say bullets.
I could use bullets. I could also use bullets.
You guys have drawn like 0.
Dr. John
No,
Singer.
we haven't given you any extra powers, and you're still winning.
Well, that's debatable.
You're right. You are at 5 of 15 hit points remaining.
Is it? Yeah. I mean, if we can just dog him down, take him out, it'd be real nice.
I died, but I gave him a good licking first.
You did, indeed. You licked that vampire quite thoroughly.
Problem is, he's got a lot of places he can move to.
Mm-hmm.
The other problem is I'm not terribly fast.
You don't get to move anyway because it's night.
I would. AP, would you like to trade cards, or should I draw more?
I can only trade item cards, correct?
Correct.
What's your train tickets look like? You got something good?
No, I have a shitty train.
Are you in a good spot to go kill Dracula?
Reasonably?
Yeah.
I feel reasonably confident in my capacity to kill Dracula if I were able to reach him.
I am willing to engage and trade with you, and I will send you.
I don't like these words of reasonably confident and killing me because that involves me dead. Well, I mean, re-dead. I'm already dead per se, but
I don't understand what you're worried about. I'm talking about killing Dracula, and you're Hankula.
well, yeah, but Dracula is currently on vacation in Asia, and I'm here watching his homestead, and you guys are after me. I don't know why.
Okay, listen. That card that you just gave me, that is perfect. Please take that card from me. Right?
Excellent.
You feel confident with that? Wow. Incredible.
Good trading with you.
Indeed, I concur.
And with that trade completed, it's Van Helsing's turn.
I don't actually get to take my own turn. Unfortunately, I am surrounded by bats, and Hankula gets to, when I would normally perform my next action, instead discard the bats token and move me to an adjacent city, and then I become delayed.
Why don't you move her to Munich, Hankula?
I mean,
Why
He
would I
could
do
win
that
from
when I
doing
could
bite.
just make her go the opposite direction?
True.
I will note that if you brought Van Helsing to you and then beat him in a fight, you win.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm not too confident of winning said fight.
That makes me feel great knowing
Yeah.
that we are slowly
My
cornering
rock,
him.
paper, scissors luck can only go well for so long.
I'm glad
Oh,
that you
hang on a
recognize.
second. I just remembered a thing. Dracula take 2 more points of damage
For what?
for killing Mina Harker with fangs.
Yeah, but I gained two health for it. So
No, you did that instead of the gaining. That's the way those work.
oh, it's either or.
Yes, if it's night. Oh no, you're right. They do. You still heal from that. You're right.
Because it's
Okay.
the first effect. If it's night, I
Right.
probably should have placed it. Oh, I'll do it next time.
Yeah, and the second part only says that they don't take
Hey,
the 2
he
damage.
bit me twice. And one time he didn't take any damage from it.
Right, you canceled it.
Yeah, it's only if the card is resolved does it.
But I shot him
Yes, he took the damage from the shot, not
from the
you.
shot, but not from
Yes.
biting me because he didn't.
I didn't
Oh,
got-
you're right. He
bite.
did
Because
resolve
he
the
didn't
bite.
take it because he
It
he
mitigated
healed
from
my
the heal,
he healed my
so
shot.
he would take 2 more damage. You're right.
Wait, what?
You healed when you bit me. You healed from me shooting you.
Right.
But
You
you
would
would
have
have
still
taken
hit-
damage. You don't heal anymore from your fangs.
It will cancel out. I didn't.
Yes.
I already.
You
said
had
that.
fangs twice, is the thing.
Yeah, and it canceled, and the
But
2 damage canceled it out.
It canceled out, but you did.
But not
I
from her
shot you
gunshot.
at the same
Yeah, I
time.
took the damage for that.
You did, but
Yeah.
you still have 10.
Did you take the damage for both
Oh,
the
wait, never mind.
gunshot and for having used fangs?
Wait, I
and
canceled the shot.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No.
You canceled the shot from the healing from the fangs, but you also get damage from using fangs because of that ally.
Yeah, but I bit
So-
you so I didn't get shot.
But I didn't die. None of our cards canceled out then. That bite.
So wait, how does it work?
We have a card up here that whenever you resolve fangs, you suffer 2 more points of damage. And you have not taken those 2 points of damage yet because we forgot about it until now. Your last
But when
card was fangs. You resolved it, so you take 2 points of damage.
I healed. I do
You healed
heal 2
back
points.
from the thing that happened then,
Yeah,
but now you
I
take 2
already-
more points.
I should stay at 10 then.
No, you take 2
No.
more points of damage because you've never taken it.
Okay, so
You
when I
healed
shot
back
you
the damage.
and you bit me,
Yeah, I healed back, but then I just didn't.
wait. When you bit me and I shot you, you didn't take any damage because we thought that they canceled each other out. But because you didn't heal from the bite, you would take 2 points of damage from
So
the
I
ally.
still get shot even though.
Yes.
Not that
I
you
did-
still get shot, you still get Sister Agathid.
Yeah, it is both.
Yes.
Yeah, I accounted for that.
You get both. The reason you didn't get both for AP is because you killed him before
Oh.
I shot you. I wasn't dead yet.
I thought if I won the rock paper scissors, I don't get hit.
No,
Not
it's whenever
always.
it resolves. Yes.
Some of your cards will say cancel the other person's card. That's the only time that their stuff doesn't resolve. The other stuff will still resolve anyway.
I feel a lot better
Okay.
about
It both
this now.
happen.
Todd, you did incredible in that combat.
Okay.
Thank you. I actually found out I could have used some of my event cards and I didn't realize I could, so I just figured that out.
Dracula, I believe it is your turn to select before we go to Thursday morning.
Sure.
Yesterday was Thursday. Today is Friday.
Oh, we haven't been moving the day token?
No, I'm singing the song Friday by Rebecca Black.
Oh, okay. Confusing.
That
Well,
song is confusing.
I can be confusing because I party every day. Party every day. Party every day.
Something, 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 something party hard. Party hard.
Ankula, what do you got?
Some stuff, I think.
Ankula, what is the secret to your power? All right, can he go back to Vienna on a Jew? He's not going to. He's going to keep. Moving to Nuremberg gives him a lot of extra places, as does Augsburg.
The new location does not get a event because you had been revealed when you left.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't want that.
So we're at Dawn then?
Yeah.
Anyone got a Dawn card?
I do not.
I play Vampire Lair. I discard my stake item that I was kindly given. And
could I do a power card instead?
You could have done a power card instead of a place, yes. Would
So
you
if
like
I did
to
a
have...
feed, if I did a feed, could I have still moved, or do I stay in one spot?
If you feed, you stay still.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to do that.
Okay. I don't move this turn, and instead I reduce the influence track by 2.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, it was incredible you gave me that stake. Could I have given you?
I had no idea. Well, the card that you gave me is Fast Horses. Let's see if they're fast enough. I now shuffle the tickets and draw one at random, and stay right here and the horses are dead.
You still move 1 road.
Yeah, you still get to move the one.
What are the two
Okay.
things that happen? Reveal this card where you search. If you reveal a vampire counter or hope, discard both this card and that card. How did that remove 2 influence?
Because of this card.
Which card? Oh,
The
that card.
Vampire Lair.
Okay.
Plays an action during the day, discard a stake,
Oh, discard stick.
and become delayed to retreat the influence track by 2. So
Yep.
Lord
Vienna's a
Godalming
strong
is
move.
tapped.
And you wanted to reveal a token from that pool, and okay. No,
Unfortunately, my fast horses die instead of getting me to Munich.
Very unfortunate.
So you don't go anywhere.
No,
still
I
goes
get to
1
go
place.
1 road. So I'm either going to Vienna or Zagreb. I'm going to Vienna in case you went to Vienna.
He didn't.
I did not go
But
to
it would be
Vienna.
incredible if he did.
Well, it would have been a juke. So that was me. Sorry about killing your fast horses.
It's all right. That stake bought us some time.
Indeed it did.
I stand up. That was my turn.
I walk
Nina.
out of the hospital. That's my turn.
It was a rough turn for all of us.
Yeah.
Anyone got some dust stuff?
Night falls.
If not,
Any
I'm
cards
gonna
of
go
dust?
ahead and shuffle this. And
Nina, don't you need to have
And
one of your
Lord Godalming,
cards?
Yeah,
your
I just
turn
figured
is
that out.
standing up.
Oh, okay.
I thought my last turn was delayed.
No, the Vampire Lair delayed you.
Right. So this turn is stand
This
up.
turn
All
is
right, well, I
standing
guess
up.
I'm standing up then.
Speaking of train tickets, no, I need a card. I'm drawing a card. Still good guy card. Play immediately. Local rumors. Dracula must reveal all hideouts in locations adjacent to my current location. If you are in Prague, still in Munich somehow, or went to Zagreb.
It would literally only be if he was in Munich, which is impossible. So
Indeed.
You get nothing.
I get nothing.
You get nothing.
that's fine.
It's like the empty hole in my heart.
We can
If I
fill
had
it with
a
a few
heart.
more bullets.
Yeah, don't worry. We have ways of filling that hole if you just come closer.
You know what? I'm gonna draw cards too.
No, thank you, weirdo.
I like that you're
God
calling
damn.
us the weirdo.
Oof.
I am a medical professional, and I merely wish to heal that hole in your heart.
With the
If
power
you
of
guys could
Jesus.
just draw one power card, one bad event card.
I'm gonna discard these dogs.
I feel like there's none in there, and
So
it's
for
just,
folks
the whole
at
deck is
home-
lying at me.
Those power
Oh, I have a play
cards-
immediately card. Hold on. Play immediately. Choose 2 cities. Dracula must reveal these location cards. So he was in Munich. So we need to figure out where he went. I can pick
And he
2.
couldn't have gone to Zagreb, and he didn't go to Vienna.
Nuremberg, Strasbourg, Zurich, Milan, or Venice.
So
Okay.
pick one of those 4 as
2 of
your
them.
2. Yes, pick one of those 4 as your 2.
Nuremberg and Venice, I would think. That'll tell us which direction he's heading at, because if he's not going there, he's going west.
Yeah, Nuremberg and Venice both sound good to me. Yeah. Are you show us Nuremberg and Venice?
Nuremberg.
Nuremberg. Cool. Awesome. That was fantastic.
Wow. Amazing play, Kels.
Thank you.
Goddamn.
Gatton?
Let's hunt him down and murder him, guys.
I have to draw cards, so I'm really worried about getting the vampire stuff.
Don't do it, Cotton. Can't you get like a train ticket or something?
I have 2.
Do either of them suck?
Yeah.
No, you can draw a 3rd and discard after.
Oh, I can?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Shuffle that.
I didn't know
And then
that.
draw something that doesn't suck, because we need to get up to like Berlin or Leipzig and start cutting them off. Surround them like a duck.
Yeah, we're stuck on all these yellow train tracks on the wrong side of the world. Why couldn't Europe have unified rail gauges by this time in history?
That makes it Dracula's turn?
Yes, that was all of the night actions, and it is now Dracula's turn.
Dracula.
Get these back.
Yep, they fell off the edge of the earth. The power cards are actually advanced rules, so technically, if we're playing in tutorial mode, he should not have those.
Oh.
I could have sworn that he does still get them in tutorial mode.
They're advanced only to be used after having played once. So, really? Cotton, we're playing on hard mode, and we're still almost winning.
Yay! I like a good second place.
He's Hankula. No, you don't. Second place is a bad choice in this game. I want you to realize that. Second place is you're dead, and Dracula rules all of Europe, and now you're his mind.
Technically, I was already dead, but then I got better.
Yep. You weren't dead. You were just resting, closing your eyes for a little while.
I'm pretty sure both of you are zombies. Both of you got bitten to death by a vampire, and now you're back.
We're undead thralls, but don't worry about it.
Oh, you're going to take a point of damage? Wow. Okay, so he's in Nuremberg. Go to Vienna, although if he did, he'd be revealed immediately. Prague, Berlin, Leipzig, Hamburg.
He could go a lot of places.
Frankfurt, Cologne. Yeah, he picked a good place to go. He can make it to Paris, which would give him an incredible amount of options. Strasbourg, Zurich, Geneva, Milan. If he really wanted to juke us, he could go to Venice.
Well, it's your turn this morning.
Now,
so
keep in mind, I don't have to take the 2 spaces, I believe.
That is true. Yes.
Just choose a city up to 2 roads away.
Yep. So I don't have to take 2 roads.
Yes, I know. That's why I was listing all the ones that were 1 or 2.
Where's the stupid Dracula thing? Oh, there it is.
Okay. I'm gonna move to Vienna, I guess. Really the only move. Dr. John Seward.
Boy, do I wish I hadn't killed those horses.
Yeah, I wish that too. Really be all up on
I'm really glad. That'd been a real big pain.
I do believe we're kind of screwed because those horses died. I'm just going to go to Munich.
Hey, I was in Munich. You already knew that, though.
Do you wish to trap me with a trap card?
Nah.
Fascinating.
I feel like I've done that a little bit too much. Namely on Kelsa. I'm sorry, Kelsa.
Yeah.
What he's saying, he's saving it for when you land on Munich.
Let's see. I'm in a really shitty place.
Oh, Cotton. Sorry, you're still drained, by the way. You always have a bite mark for being...
Yeah, I know.
Okay, it's just not there.
That's because I
Well,
never take it.
it's
like
printed
on my
on
paper.
there.
Very well.
Yeah.
So if I take the second one, I'm just dead.
I guess I'm going back up to Zagreb and crying about it.
There's something in Zagreb, right? We left something there?
I don't know. It was
No.
it was
The
that was the
bats.
But it's
bats.
already
That's already
removed.
been resolved.
I'll get discarded.
Yeah, the one that's left behind that we do have to kind of worry about is the Klausberg Saboteur, but we also probably don't want to worry about that.
I will actually look for some items since I have none. And it's day. Oh no!
Just dropped it in the bats.
Was it in the bats? I thought it was in the fog. And I immediately reveal my items since I have to do that.
The dogs? That thing I have to worry about?
Yeah, that's the thing you have to worry about.
Man.
Okay. That brings it to evening.
This time. Anybody got dust card?
Nope.
Do I have to play them or can I save them?
If
You
it
can say
says
them.
play immediately, then it is played
It
immediately.
says immediately or dawn or dusk. If I
Then
have
you
a
can
dawn or
hold
dusk
it.
card, can I hold it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna draw 2 tickets, and then I'll turn one of my tickets. Fine, I got a really good...
I am searching Munich. I would like to see what this card is that you left for me. Cannot ambush with this card. The hunter becomes delayed to discard this card. I will kill that vampire.
Dang, nice move. Wow.
Good.
No,
Very well.
I very specifically tipped myself over to represent
Oh,
being
sorry.
delayed.
It bothers me.
Wow, that,
I like it
that
when things are
track
nice,
is not
guys.
advancing, Dracula. That's a problem for you.
Well, I mean,
Well-
really, I just need to hold out till I get full despair, and then
And he would have
That's
won
a
the game if we
long-
had just left that.
Long time.
Well, if we
Alright.
can't catch him and we're falling further and further behind.
We'll get back
I'm going to
up with
take I'm gonna take a card.
Oh no!
Oh no! You get for the first time in the entire game.
my God.
No, he just gets it. You don't reveal it. Don't reveal
Oh.
it. Stop revealing it.
I'll stop revealing. Apparently, I'm not supposed to do that unless it says play immediately, I'm guessing.
Yeah. If
Does it
it
go in my
says
hand?
play immediately, then you bring it back out.
Just
Otherwise,
know that when we
yeah.
lose, it's not my fault, it's Kelsa's.
No. It's my fault. I'm the one that accidentally put us in hard mode because I'm used to that being a rule.
That's fine. I really just want to blame Kelsa.
Wow, this card is not helpful.
I want to take no responsibility for losing every single card fight.
Well, I guess it could be helpful. No, it's not really helpful at all. Never mind. This card is shit.
Van Helsing.
Thanks, Kelsa.
On my turn, I drew cards. It's actually
Mina Harker.
I want to try to trade railroad tickets again. Maybe I'll get a nice one. For once.
Good luck.
Did you?
I'm just putting it immediately back.
Make sure to flip it
No,
over.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
And then shuffle the deck.
I will shuffle the deck. I was about to right before I pulled it back out again. There we go.
Dom?
Okay.
All right, so
no,
I need
Dracula.
to place a roadblock marker on Kosenberg.
Well, it
Because
could
that-
go anywhere.
Oh, it can go anywhere?
Yes.
You may place this roadblock or rail block on any road or rail. It will last one turn.
Can I hold on to that?
No.
No.
Is he going to try to cut us off, or is he going to try to flex? And, so it doesn't go on a city, it goes on the actual pathway.
Oh, okay.
And this
Mhm.
is specifically a rail block, or did you want it to be on the road block to Prague?
Rail. So that way you couldn't go far.
Okay. You get your Klausenberg card back.
Yep.
It may now return to Klausenberg if you are ever able. And then everything slides down and you go to a new location.
The question is, do I go to a new location?
So he wants us to think he's in Germany.
It is probably a better time for you to feed if you're going to feed.
Possibly.
What's our plan moving forward, guys? We got a lot of people in weird places.
Well, I need to stand back up, and then I'm probably going to take cards or train tickets. But at least I'm on the white rails again, so I can possibly try to cut him off. But
If you
in a
can
couple
get
of
to-
turns.
I'm going to go to Munich so I can get on the railway as well. I've got some good train tickets, but I can't use them because there's no train station here.
What you got, Cotton?
If you can get to Venice,
Yeah, it's a good idea for you guys to try to get down
we can check
on those
Italy,
yellow rails. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then we
that's-
can go up and check
because he could have easily
Yeah.
gone south from
another
Munich,
country after that.
and just using psychic powers to scan Italy is a very good idea.
Okay, I can make it to Venice. Can you make it to Venice?
I can.
Okay. Just to be clear, that means you need to have a 2 yellow train ticket.
I can move more than one rail time this time.
Wow, incredible.
That's
I'm
amazing.
so
Hooray.
excited.
Inconceivable.
Espondo made his move. Has he picked a location? Or
He's
is he-
decided.
Okay, all right.
There we are.
Yep. All right. Any Dawn?
Saturday morning.
Before I do anything, I
Oop,
will play this card because why not?
Yep.
So,
3
place
storm tokens. Okay.
one storm here. One storm there.
No, these go on the oceans themselves.
Oh, so there.
And just like the fog, they clear up once per turn.
And there, why not?
And if you wanted to, you can place them in 3 different locations or just stack them all up on one ocean.
There.
Okay.
Interesting choice.
I choose
I had the card.
to go to Venice. Are you or
I'm
have
going
you
to
ever
use
been in Venice?
one card.
Are you now, or have you ever been to Venice?
I have not.
Okay. Doctor, stand up. I will join you in Munich.
Welcome.
That's my whole turn.
I will go to Venice. That's my turn.
Now, an important note, he did wolf form from Venice. So
no,
he
I
could
wolf
be...
formed
From
from
Nuremberg.
Oh, from
It was
Nuremberg.
from Nuremberg.
Sorry.
Dust
He could be
comes.
any damn where.
Anybody got a dust thing?
I have nothing to do at dusk.
Nothing.
Therefore, and with great haste, I shall. And
Did you, Van Helsing, did you join me so that we could trade, or should I simply take trains as well?
I don't have anything interesting to trade to you.
Fair enough.
Yeah, unless you have something interesting to trade to me.
I will simply draw tickets then.
Dr. Jones Seward.
Drew tickets. So then it's my turn. I think I'm going to risk it for the biscuit and draw items. And
Oh no, Kelsa.
Please,
now this
please.
time you can definitely blame me if this happens.
Giving him a second one.
Nope, it's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it at all. There's no
I
problem.
feel gypped.
Let's see
Hankula.
here. Oh, play immediately. Hired scouts. Choose 2 cities. Dracula must reveal these cities' locations. Feel like we just did
well,
this.
It
You
wasn't
kinda
hired
did,
scouts though. It was
True.
rumors or something
It was
like
rumors last
but
time.
You know that from Nuremberg, he has gone at most 2 spaces.
And then once
Take
more.
2 shots. If you can get both of
Okay.
these cities pegged,
Oof.
I believe in you, Kelsa.
All right.
Paris?
Gonna start with Paris for sure. Yeah. Definitely that. And then let's say
technically you have to pick both cities before he tells you about either.
all right. Well, still.
Hamburg. And we're about to sweep the South. I mean, Geneva would be great if that's where he is, but
You guys were in Budapest until just right now, right?
correct. I don't think there's any way he could have gotten past us.
Right, but he might be looping around.
Yeah.
I don't disagree.
Let's say Berlin.
No.
Okay. Not Paris, not Berlin.
Are you in Italy?
I also need to discard a card.
Am I in Italy?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We got him! Look at that. Cotton, why don't you give me that bro fist right there? Amazing plan! Damn, that was a good use of train tickets. We got him, boys! Let's ride some fucking trains.
All right.
Diplomatically, he might know that he does get to move now and might stop being in Italy.
I mean, he might
This is true.
Maybe he played the storm card so he could be like, I'm gonna go to the ocean and escape all you.
Well, if he
That's
goes in the ocean,
possible.
he dies.
Yes, I know. It would be very funny.
I mean, not immediately. Oh,
No,
yeah,
immediately.
actually, immediately. Never mind. I was gonna be like, not immediately, and then I looked at his health, and I was like, oh, never mind. Yes, actually, immediately.
I mean, I'm thinking he's in. So, let's see what he puts down. Maybe he uses a power card, but we need to hunt him down like the dog he is. He's dog Dracula, but he's not a good dog. He's a bad dog.
There's no such thing as a bad dog.
There
so
is when you're
obviously-
Dracula's dog.
Yeah, if your dog is Dracula, it
Yeah.
might be a bad dog.
Nope, wrong. Still a good dog.
Maybe he desires a delicious white peppercorn flavor of Genoa salami. Yep, he's doing it. What did he just take back? Does anyone remember what that card was?
It was
Do
I
that
have
was
to tell you?
near
I
Munich,
feel like I should.
Nuremberg.
That was
Oh, no.
Nuremberg.
Oh, interesting. So maybe he's in Zurich and flipping back to Nuremberg now.
Or just wants us to think that.
I mean, look, there's no reason we shouldn't sweep Zurich, Milan, Geneva, all those Italian places.
Mm.
Well, you move first. Do you want to go to Nuremberg to check if he doubled back, or Zurich
I
to...
can't get there. I can only go to Munich.
Oh, right, sorry. I thought you were white. It's...
Nope, that's me.
Oh, I'm definitely white. Just not the way you mean.
Not in that particular fashion.
All right, let me throw this to you. I could go to Milan. I've got a couple good train tickets. Well, no, I could
You
go
can
to...
just walk to Milan.
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is I could shimmy around. Speaking of that roadblock in one of those storm tiles.
Yep.
Also true.
So, I mean, let's play out our move. I can go to Genoa, whatever. Cotton goes to Milan, or one of you goes to Milan. Someone goes to Zurich. How do we want to sweep this? And maybe someone goes to Strasbourg.
Dracula, it is your option which of the storms is removed.
Just go.
I mean, we could hit all of those cities at once, and then chase him, right? Like if we revealed Genoa, it could be any of those 3 cards there. We could do well. Khan goes to Milan unless she's got a good ticket. Florence. Someone goes to Zurich and someone goes to Strasbourg, and if he's not in either of those places, we know he's in.
We can walk to Florence.
Yes. Oh, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm,
But the only way he could have gotten there is from Genoa.
Yeah. So I think you walking to Genoa is the most appropriate
Let's
thing.
start. Are you or have you ever been there?
No.
Prince of Darkness. Did you say no?
I have not.
Okay.
Nor
So
am
we
I
can
there.
ignore Florence. Okay.
Which means that Mina should be going to Milan.
Correct.
Now, should I go to Nuremberg or Zurich?
I think. Can you get to Strasbourg?
I could go to Strasbourg.
I feel like
Yeah,
Strasbourg
go
is
to
a strong
Strasbourg.
choice.
I
Because if he
agree.
was in Zurich, and then or Geneva and retreated to Strasbourg, that would be a good reason for him to take the Nuremberg card back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will play a 1-1 train ticket and go to Strasbourg. Are you now, or have you ever been in Strasbourg?
What space were you in? Oh, well, I don't got nothing there.
Okay.
He was in Munich.
Yes, I
That's
had
right.
been in Munich.
You went to Strasbourg?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
I have found Dracula himself.
Brilliant. I will
I
join you.
request your assistance, Helsing.
I'm on my way. Boop boop boop. What's up?
We got you now, Drac. We got you now. I don't know why I'm bragging. All I've done is feed Dracula garlic. But listen, I found him real early on, and I hunted him down like a dog.
You did.
You did.
You found him very early and died twice. It's fine.
Mina, it's your turn.
I'll go to Milan.
Bought
Good call.
everybody time, okay?
Were you in Milan before?
Yes.
Ah,
Oh,
that's
this
where
is
you want
my
to
turn.
wolf form. Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay, so he wolf formed from Milan to Zurich, I guess?
No, from Nuremberg
To Milan. Oh,
to Milan,
yeah.
then
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
Zurich, and
Yeah,
now
well,
Strasbourg.
Had
Okay.
to have gone to Zurich from Milan. There's
Oh,
no
that's
other
right,
way.
because that Geneva is only connected by rail. Okay, you're right.
I'm down here just
No,
chewing
yeah,
on some
yeah.
ham. You guys have luck in this combat, okay?
This combat that is happening right now.
Yeah.
All right.
So
How does the combat work with
So
Dracula
Yes.
has to pick which player he wants to face, and
we all play our cards.
Yep.
And then after revealing them, he decides which of us he's fighting, I think. Or does he pick we
no.
play our cards out, he decides which ones to which of the two of us to play against.
Each
then
hunter
we
chooses
play.
a card. Before the cards are revealed, Dracula chooses a hunter to engage. Only that hunter can block Dracula, then both hunters' cards are resolved.
So
So
before the combat
whoever's-
begins, I'm wearing a garlic wreath.
smart?
Fangs
call.
will now kill him
Solid.
immediately.
I now play a card. Now Dracula chooses which of the two of these to engage with.
I'm pretty sure I'm dead regardless.
Well, only if we both attack you.
I mean, there's really no reason for you both not to attack me, but that's,
It depends on how good our attacks are.
You both drew holy shotgun.
I'll do this one for that one.
All right, let's see
Okay,
it.
reveal. You have
This is
stopped
really
me from
too bad.
shooting you with a rifle.
And I deal no damage to you because you didn't block me.
Yeah, this
If you
actually
had-
worked out perfectly for you.
If you had blocked me,
if it
you
had been
would
the
have
opposite.
died. You would have been very, very, very dead.
Yeah, you would have been extra super dead had you picked the other card, because not only would you have been crucifixed while staring into a crucifix, I also would have shot you with a rifle. But because you mesmerized me, neither of those things happened, and you're still winning. This is
Excellent.
bad for us.
Well, I'm
No,
gonna.
I
I
think
know
I-
what card I want to play next, so
Yeah,
I'll
we
put that out
definitely
there.
still have an upper hand here. With two
I am
people.
playing this card, and now Dracula chooses
Wait,
again.
is it nighttime?
It is still nighttime, yes.
Dusk,
Okay.
yes.
And you are not committed to attacking me again. You can choose either.
I'll do this one this time.
Okay.
If you mesmerize,
Your pride
Escape
is
is
in
bad.
effect.
okay, do you stop him from escaping as a bat?
No.
Isn't his pride in effect?
You
Only
are
the
still
second card.
It's only one to spare.
no. It's
so I did
still only
round
one to
combat.
spare. We haven't hit the next week yet, so he was able to escape as his second card played. However, take 2 damage because of our.
Oh, then I'm dead.
Oh, then yeah, maybe don't play escape as bat then.
Oh, I think I'm dead regardless.
Only yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's redo this round then.
Yeah, everybody take your cards back. and just completely redo this whole round.
Kelsa just replays Crucifix.
Why wouldn't you? Yeah.
You have a lot of crucifix cards.
Listen, it's gonna work out for us. I believe in this power of the Crucifix.
No, it's a nice card. I was just saying.
Sorry, it doesn't matter. You punch over here.
Wow.
Your strength.
Cancel.
I counter it by dodging,
Got.
and she did garlic this time.
But it doesn't help.
You're not
I
Because-
retrieve my rifle. You retrieve your crucifix.
Combat continues.
Combat continues.
There's so much garlic involved in this fight.
If
I
you
can
had punch
understand
Kelsa's
why we're in
crucifix,
Italy
that would've
right
been
now.
interesting.
You guys are just like, you know what would be great if we picked up a pizza on our way there. We're not in Italy. I forgot. We're in France now.
Barely.
I want to punch over here.
Okay.
That one.
There's my crucifix back.
Oh shit! There.
And I'm rifling you.
Now you're dead.
You're very dead because I also have holy bullets in this rifle.
I mean, I was dead regardless.
Yes.
Pondo,
Actually, you weren't dead from just the rifle. I had to play the bullets because I'm mesmerized. It would have only dealt 1 damage.
Oh, that's true.
GG.
What
That
happens
was-
is if played, punch, crucifix, or weapon card, cancel that card.
no, you
Yes, you
discard
canceled the crucifix,
crucifix.
and destroyed it. However,
Oh, if
Because you
had
weren't dealing with
punched
me.
him.
yes,
Yep,
if
you
you had
would've
punched
been
me
fine.
with the strength, it would have stopped us again and not done anything because the crucifix only works if it stops stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, friends at home, we did beat Pondo, but he also beat my ass repeatedly.
He did.
It was. I'll say this: it was his insistence on trying to hunt me down and murder me early on that cost him the game. I think.
I didn't try to
I-
hunt you down and murder you.
I am fully confident that it is the brother-sister team of crucifixes and shotguns that's really
Clearly.
good at killing vampires.
I agree. There are several zombie movies that will say that. I also wanted to do a shout out to all of the logic that our team displayed in our moves. I mean, we chose some really premium intelligence moves, especially when it was like, choose a random city and see if every single time we did that, we fucking premium content in it.
You missed one. My God, you guys.
Even
Did
missing
not
it gave
get-
us a lot of information, though.
Yeah. Let's just flip this over and see. Nope, the next one was still good,
Yeah,
but then there was a bunch of bads in a row.
But just
Just
two.
throwing him into the bats.
Jeez,
Wow.
was this
Yeah.
shuffle?
More.
That like 3 in a row would have been real bad. Cotton, would you like to flip the table?
I
It did
did.
nothing.
Oh,
Just keep doing
that
it,
did-
Cotton. Just keep hitting it until it works.
Oh, like this deck was barely shuffled.
What? The deck was shuffled.
It's-
Later. He's so mad.
I think what really hurt me is that you guys never drew any of the bad cards.
I think what hurt
Mm.
me is you fucking ate me.
You did eat him alive. You came very, very close.
Friends, let's go around the table, talk about our experience here. Hankula, I want to start with you. You did a fantastic job at beating my ass.
I am very good at rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
That's
especially
what
when
this
it
game is
involves
mainly
pistols,
about.
I guess.
You were even pretty good at rock, paper, scissors when you were getting double teamed
Yeah.
and succeeded in winning 2 rounds of rock, paper, scissors. With death on the line.
How did you feel about this game, Pondo?
I feel like it'd have been a different if you guys had drawn more of the bad cards, which you never did. Because apparently all the good ones were right next to each other in the bottom.
Listen, we played very wisely, and we had an incredible Van Helsing start. Like, fucking unbelievable Van Helsing start. Being able to clear up all those bottom cards worked out real well for us.
Mhm.
We got to search and supply all night long.
Yeah. So it's kind of
But other than that, other than luck turning out against you, how'd you feel
I
about
feel
the game?
like if I had known about the extra powers, this would have been a much different game.
Yes, had you known about them from the first turn instead of being told about them on the 3rd turn, when technically we shouldn't have been playing with them at all.
Correct.
But I mean,
Yeah.
they were a useful leg up that you did need.
because apparently, so I feel like playing this again, I'd be able to do much better.
Okay.
Mhm.
Especially
but
if you
when
know
you
the
play it
luck of the
again,
bad cards are
the
more.
tables will turn.
I mean, next time Cotton's going to be more experienced as well.
Next time, Cotton's gonna be Dracula.
Oh man, that would be amazing. She'll just be like, I don't really want to fight. I'm good with second place. I know that means my tormented eternal soul will be destroyed in hellfire, but I'm good with that. I just want the players to win. Here, let me follow them around and then play bad cards.
That's how it works.
I don't believe Cotton would willingly choose to play as Dracula. But, Cotton, let's just ask you, would you play this again as Dracula?
I'd try it.
Ah, we got it recorded now. Cotton, how'd you feel about this game?
It's fun.
How did you feel about winning and killing Pondo, or damaging Pondo heavily?
I did almost kick his butt in that fight.
Yeah, I agree.
You honestly did the most damage to him out of anybody.
Yay! I have bragging rights now.
6
yes.
or 8
I
damage.
think I probably would have been
Combat
dead much
was
sooner
pretty
because I don't know. Because you didn't have the stupid I take damage things. Never mind, it's fine.
Mhm.
Let's say I think AP would have actually done more damage to me if I didn't have the.
Listen, if I got that pistol off, I had holy bullets, so...
Yeah, if you
I mean,
didn't keep
I would
smashing
have been.
his
I
guns
would
with
be
your strength.
piling damage on like this if even one pistol had gone through at any point in the game.
I did not have holy bullets.
And then I kept redrawing holy bullets as well. That was the problem. I was like, I can't get rid of these
I
motherfucking
kept drawing
things.
dogs. I didn't
That
like.
makes sense.
I was
Good
having
for you.
trouble getting actual items.
It must be nice to draw things.
Wah. Oh no, I could turn into a bat or leave autocratic vampires behind me, but I can't draw cards.
All I can say is I'd be more than happy to return as either a good vampire hunter or torment you viciously as
No,
Dracula
we want you
myself.
on our team. I don't want you on the bad guy team. Unless I'm the bad guy. In which case I want you to work on my side as like a secret undercover guy.
Mhm.
Elsa, what are your feelings about the game?
I feel like I really underutilized my power as Van Helsing because I have like the power to trade across different cities, and I also am the only person who can trade event cards. But I never had any good event cards to trade.
Yeah, I don't know that that was underutilized. I just feel like it was never useful.
Mhm, mhm.
6 of one, a half a dozen.
I
of the
honestly
other.
feel like, except for me fumbling,
Van Helsing has the power of
See,
a
if-
telephone.
we
if I
really did an
also-
incredible job playing cards.
I thought it's weird that I couldn't just immediately just take people out of the game, since I thought killing them would do that. But I guess killing them is, you know,
Slows us down a
Oh,
lot.
Killing them was worth. It
Points.
got you
Yeah.
5 points, 5 or 6 points. It's quite a lot.
fair.
When you only need 13 and you got about 5 or 6 out of killing the two of them.
Yep, it was big. Any other thoughts, Kelsa?
I'm tired.
Pineapple, what do you got for us?
This is a lovely game, and I'm quite pleased to play it whenever I can.
All right. For us regular board game cult members, the cult commanders, as it were, I haven't decided on a game for next week, so I don't know what we'll be doing for the next episode.
We could do Betrayal of House on the Hill.
I don't want to play in any game where Pondo's the bad guy anymore, because I'm noticing a disturbing
There's-
amount of Pondo following me around.
I don't think he was following you. I think you just
I
happened
honestly
to
didn't
step
know that
on
you
him.
spawned there.
Once again, if I'm invited back, I can always make suggestions to you,
Yes.
AP.
Listen,
There
you'll be back
are
in the
very
future.
many games which I know and could teach you.
There's like 20 games on the list, and we've only knocked out 3 of them. Don't worry, you'll be back.
We could play Red Dragon in.
I just got to figure out what's happening next week. I didn't give any thought to it, unfortunately. I've been a little busy today, running around, doing science, making sushi.
And cult business.
Listen, everything is cult business nowadays. You know, it's so hard indoctrinating people into in order to fight the star of ill content. I mean, its contentness is so ill. Friends, let's do some outros. Cotton, if people forgot who you were or where to find you, what would you say to them?
I would say I'm Cotton. I doodle and stuff, and you can find me on Twitter or AP's Discord. I'm on his Tuesday night shows, Thursday night shows, and the Monday game Cult. And I'm also on Pondo's game on Sunday nights. That's it.
That's it. Just like 4 things. Okay. Pineapple, what do you got?
I, once again, am merely a internet hermit who does not have any of my own shows. However, I am Kelsa's brother and will doubly promote for her. Please go to Kelsa Delphi on Twitch and YouTube to enjoy her many, many shows.
Okay. Kelsa, you've been promoted, but do you want to re-promote?
Hey, I'm Kelsa. I play role-playing games on the internet. In addition to playing games on my own channel, which again is Twitch and YouTube /Kelsa Delphi, you can find me on Twitch at Kelsa, and over on Thursdays, I'm on Party Wipe Games, where we are playing Scum and Villainy, and I am the Space Mistress. Follow me on Twitter to find out all the things that I'm doing.
Okay. Hankula, I want to thank you for joining us as a evil American twin. I don't really know how that works, but maybe you were.
Well,
Did they just stuff your grave dirt in a coffin and ship you off to America? I don't really.
that's exactly what I did. Europe's full of smelly people, so I went to US of A and actually much nicer.
Okay. All right.
No offense to people in Europe. That's still a lie.
That's incredibly offensive, but okay.
Though in the 1800s, it's probably true, actually.
I feel like people were smelly everywhere in the 1800s, but
It's fair.
I'll let that
There
pass.
was the deal where people were afraid of taking masks because they figured they would get them a cold.
Pondo?
Yeah.
Or I should say Hankula, what can you tell us for your outro?
I told everything in the beginning.
It's called an outro because it's like an intro, but you do it when you're going out.
Well, yeah, but I already did the stuff in the beginning, so I don't need to do it now.
But I want to tell you that some people skip the introductions but listen to outros.
Well, those people are weird.
All right, that's it. We're done then. Bono just refuses to do an outro and talk about Hunters of Wolverine Sunday at 8, so that's his choice. I can't make him talk about a Gestalt 5e game set in a Witcher-type universe where you hunt monsters and describe ponies in incredible detail.
But he can make you do it for him, and he just did.
Exactly.
I don't think he plays at that level of...
Actually, yeah, that was my whole intention, was you do it for me.
I mean, I have been doing it for you on every show for the last month, so...
Yeah.
You're not outplaying me there. I'm just doing it anyway.
Now I'm just using you because you do it anyway.
Perhaps not being outplayed, but playing into his hands.
Pondo's like, I play Mesmerize over and over again. And I'm like, how do you have so many of those in your hand?
There's only two of them.
How do you have 5 on the board?
I didn't have 5 on the board.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you're trying to do now. Friends, that's it for the Board Game Cult. Join us next week, or next episode, which will take place next week, maybe. And we'll have a board game with guests who are going to be present or not. I'll figure it out later. Have a good night.